Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, let's get into it. You guys actually see the graphics. You see the thumbnail. ESPN gives the Brooklyn Nets a really, really bad off season. I think it's actually C plus. We're gonna go over a couple of stories over here. We'll get into this. Let me actually get the articles pulled up. And I would say it's bad when you actually look at the Houston Rockets and what other teams did in the offseason. Yeah, they really, really dropped the ball over there, man. All right, so this comes from Yard Barker over here, and it says the questions surrounding Brooklyn's roster and the futures are reflected in its offseason grade from ESPN's Kevin Pelton. The Nets were given a C minus grade, with the draft being the biggest reason for it. Given the Nets, exactly. See, I was really kind of concerned with the draft picks. I'm gonna get into Danny Wolf and some of the concerns I saw in a couple of the other summer league games there, and Yegor and Nolan Troyer, man, the like, especially like Yegor Demon, like the Nets cash cow there, man. You know who the ones they actually promoting and trying to get everybody hyped over. All right, it says, given the Nets commanding position, the only team with more than $30 million in cap space this summer, their return has been underwhelming. Pelton wrote, Brooklyn did net a 2032 unprotected first round pick from Denver and can hope to rehabilitate Michael Porter's junior value. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that, man. I mean, the probability is actually really, really, really small, man. The Nets also landed a 22 pick with Terrence Mann prior to the draft, but keeping all 5 first-round picks and using them largely on players whose games don't seem whose games don't seem complementary was confusing. Brooklyn can create $20 million in cap space, and we'll see additional deals materialize before training camp. So over here it says it's certainly tough to justify Brooklyn's class as a whole. All 5 players lack the ability to command the scoring department. So we're gonna get into that right now. Like Yegor, I think he averaged, I think it was like 10.3 points a game in college. And I mean, Sean Marks may be trying to sell me something here. It's just not going to work, man. You got to dominate guys in college, man. If you can't dominate guys and just average at least 18 to 20 something points per game in college, right? I mean, what do you actually think you're going to do in the pros, man? Now, I don't want to completely give up on Yegor. There's still some hope from him. I mean, if he can actually get stronger, we seen Cooper Flag, right? Before the college season started, he was at 205. And when he went into the summer league, he was at 220 something pounds, so that's almost 20 something pounds of muscle in 1 year. So if Cooper Flag can actually do it, so can Yegor. And if he's going to be like one of the Nets' best players and being able to actually like make others better, open things up for other, like players like who can't really like initiate their own offense. So let's say a Nick Claxton, he's still in the squad. You actually have to try to make, him, you got to, get him to score like 12 to 16 something points a game. Well, there has to be a reason for the defense to actually send a second defender at you so it can open things up. I mean, I just don't see Yegor as that. I just see him as a backup right now. I believe that's his ceiling right now. I don't see it. I'm trying to. I've been trying to be positive, but then you look at Danny Wolf, right? So a couple of concerns with Danny Wolf. He was like, see, he got switched. He was a smaller player got switched on to him. I forgot who it was. One of these summer league guys. He was trying to post him up, right? It was a guy. He must have weighed like 205 pounds, 210 pounds, Danny Wolf is 251 pounds listed. I thought it was like 255, but it was like really like 251 pounds. Um, he couldn't even post them up, man. He couldn't even like really move them. I mean, are you kidding me, man? Like you got all this like girth on you, like this like weight, and you couldn't like post up like smaller guards, like two guards, and you're supposedly 251 or 255 pounds. So we'll see how Danny Wolf actually, kind of works out. If that was like Jokic, because I did kind of compare him to Jokic a little bit, like a little something, something. Like I said, like in terms of like how Jokic reached the game and his basketball IQ, mostly like basketball for the most part is played from the neck up, right? And was he's like a 2 or 3 time MVP without having like the athletic ability, like an MJ or LeBron James or Kobe Bryant and Anthony Edwards. You can actually, play the game, from a mental aspect. So if that was Jokic in that scenario, right? He's posting that small guard up and just getting to the rim. So that's some of the concerns I've seen, and these guys can't shoot, right? And it says that Jody Fernandez is going to actually develop them, and I just don't see, how you can like make all these guys like all stars. So you have 3 burning questions for the actual Nets over here, right? This is another article, and it says, "What will become of Cam Thomas?" Now he just recently unfollowed, the Nets social media. I mean, everything with the Brooklyn Nets, he unfollowed it. I mean, it's really, really getting bad, man. I don't want to. I didn't want to do like a separate video. I didn't want to really lead with that because I already did like 2, Cam Thomas videos in a row. Um, so yeah, we already know what's going on with that. We haven't seen a large sample size of Cam Thomas to justify like him making 25, 30 something $million a year. I mean, this is nasty right there. And which rookies will separate themselves? Well, I mean, this is an interesting question because I was just, kind of talking about this. All these guys right now, because like they can't shoot, right? They need to, like be on the ball pretty much, right? You can't have them play off the basketball, So I don't see how this actually really works, man. Um, but there was, like we was looking at like a lot of the draft picks, really, there was really no knockdown shooters like that. Maybe Danny Wolf is really like their best 3-point shooter, like out of all these draft picks. He shot 36% from the 3-point line. I think it was like 36.3%. Um, so for the most part, like, Diego can't shoot, Nolan can't shoot, Drake Powell can't shoot, and Ben Sarif, I don't know, man. Yeah, oh my gosh. And then can Michael Porter Jr. thrive as a top option? I don't know, man. Because most of these guys really can't shoot. Like he actually has to be a floor spacer. I mean, you can't, put the ball in his hands and then say, "Oh, go to work, yeah, go to work," and then like he gets double teamed, or like the help defense actually comes, and then you kick it out to like a Nolan Troyer or Yegor with their 26-27% from the actual 3-point line, man. So that doesn't really work right there. Let me get the link in for you guys here, man. Let me get the link in here. Yeah, I know. Player one, this team is doomed, man. I'm telling you. But I mean, I guess the good thing is, it's like for the 2026 draft, the mock draft actually really has the Nets getting the 3rd pick in terms of Cameron Boozer. They got Darren Peterson going first over AJ DeBonsta. I'm like, what? I was like, I don't know about that, man. Yo, LM, you got a lot of explaining to do, man. So what was
Explaining for what?
yo,
I
man, these draft picks,
listen,
man.
listen. At this point in time, we got to see what they can do. They haven't played an NBA game yet. I'm not gonna count these guys out just because they ain't play. Like we got to see how they do in the regular season. I didn't expect us to not, tank correctly, but here we are. So
Here we are.
we gotta see what these guys can do. They're pretty much Nets now, so we gotta go out and root for them. But I like Diego's game a lot. I feel like he can improve. He shot over 40% in summer league. I'm taking that as okay. Maybe that can apply to something in the league. That's something you can build upon. Um, Drake Powell can actually shoot. He shot like 38% from the 3-point line.
Well,
I
he
think
needs to be
it's
on the floor at all times, then, man. And
he's just I think he'll be ready to go. I think they said he'll be ready to go in training camp. So we'll see him
Now,
on
let
the
me
floor
got a lot of
then.
explaining to do, bro.
What
see,
you
now
mean
I'm not the
me?
only one.
Hey,
Y'all talking to
PK.
Sean Marks. He's got explaining to do.
Nah,
These
I'm
are
just being
not.
funny. I'm just being funny.
But
Good
Nah,
I
job.
mean,
you know what's
Yeah.
crazy, OM? Cam Thomas just dropped some video about him in his training sessions. He looks a lot leaner. He looks like he's got some muscle, and he looks like he's in the best shape of his life. I think for Cam Thomas, if he's on our team, he's going to try to become an all-star this year because he has nothing to lose at this point. The organization don't want me? Okay, I'll just be the best scorer on the team, and if you trade me, that's fine too. Like, I think for Cam, he knows he's in a horrible situation right now, but I think he's just going to ball out and try to prove a point by being himself. So really, there's no winner in this situation. I feel like the organization overplayed their hand tremendously, and Cam knows it now. He's not valued by them. But if he goes somewhere else, do not be surprised if a team tries to find a role for the guy because he's only 23 years old. I know some people think Cam's attitude is a hard thing to control, but a friend of mine once said once Cam reaches that 25, 26 age, he's going to be like, I care more about winning than I do about myself. And so if this problem with this organization, you let players go before they have a chance to hit a ceiling, don't be surprised if they play well against you. Like that's just something you have to consider if you let Cam go.
Yo, BK. Yo, listen, I want to say this, right? I had a conversation with like Jamal earlier, and I told him, now I'm gonna run this past you and LM. Like, how y'all feel about Cam joining Ace Bailey in Utah?
I
If
don't
it was
think
a possibility.
uh,
I've heard no connection to Utah. Unfortunately, I don't think that
No,
would
no, no, no,
happen.
no, 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 no. It's not a connection, John. I'm just saying. I was telling Jamal. I think like Cam and Ace Bailey. I think that would be a good duo if they could make something happen. So I'm just asking, like, how do y'all think
I
that
don't know if
duo
he
would do?
was. I don't know if he would start.
What's their
That's the
scoring depth
thing.
right now? Don't they have a few scoring guards? I know they
No, no,
have
no, 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 no. I'm talking
Hendricks. They
about
have the
LM.
Hendricks kid. I know they have the Hendricks
LM.
kid.
I'm talking about if you got rid of marketing and then you just build it around Ace, and then it was like Ace and
I
Cam's
don't
team
think
and
they'll
winning
do.
team.
I don't. The way I see it, you can probably since they traded John Collins, you could
Yeah,
probably put Keontae George,
yeah,
Cam Thomas, Ace
yeah.
Bailey, Laurie Markkinen, and Walker
That's a
Kessler.
nice little
I think
lineup,
that's a
yo, bro.
lineup. I
Listen,
think that's a lineup that could probably work.
bro. That's a and because at this point, bro, like, I want Cam to do good, right? So Jamal want him on Brooklyn. My take
Hmm
is I don't care where he at. I just want to see the kid do good. So I'm just thinking about places that I feel like he could actually prosper. And Utah is a
Well,
place I feel like he could
well, hold
prosper.
on.
So
Let me ask you this: Would you psych him on Detroit?
yeah, I would take him on the Pistons also. Yeah. Cause
You
yo,
know
bro,
why?
I don't
You
care
know,
what option he is, LM. I care more about can he contribute, right? So if you put him on Detroit, I don't care if Cade is the number one, right? If they like, yo, Cade is the number, I don't care, bro. Can Cam Thomas contribute to winning? That's all I care about, bro. Him being the number one or two option, that's irrelevant. As long as he can contribute
So,
and
what do
he
y'all
can get
got
But
him
paid,
about
that's
this
all
that's
that
what we've
matters.
been
year,
trying to
man?
say here, though. Like if he, I don't think he has to be the number one here. I think, but if he can contribute to winning in some sort of form, I
But
I
say
that's
don't
the
keep the
thing
think
is
dude.
Brooklyn, they don't
if
want
he
him though.
if
That's
he
the thing
was
is Brooklyn kind of get him out. I'm
You
sorry,
know what
John.
it
Go ahead.
is? I think they want Cam to be here, but I think they want him to eventually be a six man. Like they like his scoring, but they value it in limited minutes. But Cam, he wants to play the full Monty. So unfortunately, I think both the organization and Cam, they're at different timelines right now. Cam wants to be the guy now. He's never going to be that guy. But the organization, they're waiting for a guy to hopefully come from this draft class, which is probably a huge stretch. So I just think they're not on the same page. But I agree. Listen, I wouldn't be upset if Cam was our six man. He would will give you 18 to 20 points a night on a contending team. So
doesn't want
I
that.
won't be upset about that. But I know a lot of people want him to start. Though I know that.
Are you paying $30 million for a 6-man?
Probably not.
You asking me or John?
Yeah, no, you.
Well, yeah, you.
No, I'm not paying. No.
Who said he's a 6-man though? BK, like that's what you said. Yo, bro, you keep coming off here lying, bro. Nobody said he is 6-man, bro.
Well, technically, if we get a first option, second option, third option,
right? That's what I'm saying. That Cam, they would probably move Cam to that type of position. Even though they don't want it, but I wouldn't be upset about that. If you have 2 stars,
that's like
and you have Cam,
that's not
that would be bad
because he doesn't want that. So
yeah, that's the problem. Cam limited himself. He said last year, and when he was in the media, he said, "I'm not going to come off the bench. I have nothing to prove his organization, and I'm unguardable." Like Cam set the market for himself, and I think the organization took that a little personally.
John,
like,
that don't
okay,
mean nothing, though. Just because you're unguardable, that
was good, man.
Yeah, I agree, DJ. I agree. I think Cam's verbal stuff did hurt him a little bit, but still, at the end of the day, it's confidence. He's confident in himself, and on a team with no offensive players,
this new NBA, like for real, I hate this new NBA, BK, because it's like all these guys care about is, I'm gonna just go out here and score. All right, what else is you doing, bro? Like, is you gonna play defense? You gonna play make? And I'm talking about at the highest level. If you ain't doing it at the highest level, get off the team, bro.
Bro, he thinks he is at that high level. Like he thinks
he don't do any of those things though. LM. I mean, yeah, sure, he's improved on them a little bit. It's not that drastic.
He never got the chance to do it though, bro. He never got the chance to do it, bro.
Yo, DJ, answer Harlem's point over here, man, because he was saying that he never got a chance to do it, man. You was listening.
Well, he
on
played
the
what 30? He played what 25 games this season, right?
Right.
And last season he was playing. I think how many games he played?
67, I think. I think it was 67
games.
Yeah.
And then prior to that, we can't even count prior to that. So
bro, you don't even have a team around him. That's what I'm saying.
No,
like you guys are not speaking from a logical.
We talking about specifically individually on your game.
No. Yeah, but
that's why I hate
it's a team sport, though.
Team. It don't matter about your team. Okay, there's only so much your team can do with you individually. If you're not working on those things individually, bro, then what else is there?
But how you know he's not working? He is working on it. Yo, bro, listen. Just because you feel like he's not working on it, or you feel like you're not seeing enough.
See, this where you get
I heard what you just said.
We said he's improved
I'm not emotional
on those things, but it's not drastic enough for you to look at yourself and say you're a number one option.
But that's how you feel, bro. You speaking from your opinion.
That's an actual fact. So you honestly believe that it's improved so much that he can be the number one option?
Yo, my nigga, the nigga only got a chance to play but so many games, bro.
Question, bro.
I just answered the question. I just told you
he
hasn't played but so many. Yo, bro, again, every year that you play, you can improve. You come on here with the same.
Point,
so what are you saying, bro? Because you like a broken record. Because
this is what Cam believes. We just talking about on what we've seen and what we watching, bro. So you honestly believe in your heart that he's improved so much, so drastically that he can be the number one option.
Bro, I feel like the nigga's improving year by year. Again, he hasn't played enough years and got the playing time these other guys have gotten for you to be able to say that he's done it drastically. No. What I'm saying is the more time he get, the better he's gonna get. So it's not realistic to say he hasn't got better
because you can say there's plenty of players that there's plenty of players in this NBA that be trying to work on their defense. Look at Luka. We've seen him in practice trying to work on his defense, and he's still garbage.
Bro, how you know Cam ain't working on his defense?
Man? Yo, DJ, you see Luka right now, man? Body transformation, man.
That's my point, though, bro.
Wow.
Is that you can work on something. It's just sometimes you're just not good at it, bro. That's all. It's okay to admit that. You just say that. I'm
not gonna say that he's not good at it because, like,
you watch him with your eyes, bro. You see he's not good at it.
He actually got a little.
You know what it is?
Bro.
If we had a
Harlem, that's two different things. Hold on, that's two different things, bro. You can be improving on it, but you're still bad on it, bro. Do you not understand the difference?
Yo, you know what's so crazy about you guys though? Y'all come up here, right, and y'all get on him. How many superstars don't play defense?
That's what I'm saying. They be bad on defense, bro. I don't
right.
What we're saying,
right. So what I'm saying is, if all of these guys is bad on defense, right?
Hold on. So LeBron James, right? So we could say, in my belief, I think he was good. I think the last time he was good on defense was in Miami. He hasn't played no defense since, bro. So
his
he was
defense
just
has
and
gone
then
down.
prior to Miami, he was bad on
Yeah.
defense. So like, come on,
Okay,
bro. Like,
but what I'm saying is you got a lot of players that don't play defense that's effective. So that's why I'm not really feeling your logic because you're making it seem like
no,
him
the
not playing
logic
D.
is that yes,
He's
I
not.
just said that earlier, bro. Because if you listen, I said he's like he's the type of player that can contribute to something. It's just he's not the number one option. To be the number one option, bro, you have to have almost everything in your bag, bro.
You know what it is,
Bro,
DJ?
that's
Wait,
not
can I say
the
this one
truth
thing?
though, bro.
If we had,
That's
wait,
not
can I say
the
this one
truth
thing?
though.
If we had a stronger front court, I think Cam could slide in as maybe a third option at best because he needs defensive
Yo,
coverage.
John. Yo,
Wait, hold on,
John,
can I say
that's
this one
you.
thing? You look at the defenders that Cam has had around him. You had Doe, you had Johnson, you had Bridges and Claxton. Like, none of those guys defensively were playing their best in Brooklyn. And Cam can only do so much on offense, and his defense wasn't getting covered. Cam got exposed a lot because we didn't have a good front court around him. If we had a good front court, I think Cam could slide as a third guy. But unfortunately,
Yo,
we don't
John.
have a balanced front
That's
court
you
right
and
now. So,
DJ
yeah.
opinion. That's not a fact,
No,
bro.
wait,
Bro,
what do you
that
mean?
hold on,
I
hold
just
on,
gave
hold
you,
on,
wait,
hold on.
DJ, I just gave
Hold on,
facts.
hold on.
Wait,
Jonathan,
It's not a fact,
Jonathan, this is
bro.
all you got to do. When Kevin
It's not
Durant
a
was on the
fact.
podcast, he said this is the reason why scoring is outplayed because you have to be so great on other things in order to be the number one option. He used Darius Garland as
Wait,
an example. He
Harlem,
said
what did I say
Darius
that wasn't
Garland
factual?
is
I
a
just
horrible,
Hey, let
mentioned
me
he's a
ask
guys
you
we
a
had.
horrible
question,
defender.
bro.
Wait, Harlem. I
Wait.
just mentioned guys we had around Cam, and I said they all weren't defensively helping him out,
Bro,
and he
none of these.
defensively wasn't
Hold
playing well
on.
as a
Wait.
consequence because he got
If you
exposed a lot.
listen,
Hold on. Harlem, you can't say it's your opinion when you got the great saying the
it
exact
is your
same thing,
opinion,
bro.
bro. It is
You
your
got Kevin
opinion because
Durant out here calling out dudes that don't play defense and don't play
most
make.
of these guys, bro, that you name, that you said have to be perfect
I
and
didn't say
everything to
perfect.
be
I
the
said
number one
elite. I
option.
said elite. I didn't say perfect.
You said elite, right? James Harden plays no defense. He was a number one option.
But
Luca
the
plays no
reason why
defense.
hold on. Now hold up. We can
Bro.
go to
Hold
Houston
on,
because
bro.
right now he's
Hold
not a
on,
number
bro.
one, right? All right.
Hold
He's
on
not a
before
number
you
one right now.
rebuttal. Because you
He's
always
not a
don't
number
want to
one
be
right now.
wrong. You be wrong, my nigga, right? So
How was that
all of
wrong?
these niggas, Curry, Damian Lillard, none of these niggas play defense, right? Damian
Okay, but
Lillard
what are
is
they
not an
great
elite.
on,
Hold
Harlem?
on. Damian Lillard is not an elite playmaker. Steph Curry is not an elite play. Stop it, bro. Stop with the hating shit.
They are
Stop,
elite
bro.
play. What are
No,
you
they
talking
not,
about right
bro.
now,
No,
bro?
they not. Damian Lillard ain't no fucking elite playmaker. No, he's not, bro.
Steph
No, he
Curry and
is
James
not.
Harden are elite
No, he is
playmakers.
not. Bro, I never
Man.
said James Harden wasn't an elite playmaker. I said he don't play defense. Listen, my nigga. I
You
said
just
he
said he's
don't
not
play
an elite
defense.
playmaker. Wait, hold on. Who
Bro,
you just
I
said wasn't
said
an elite
James
playmaker?
Harden. Bro, if you shut up and listen, right? I said James Harden don't play D and Luca don't play D. Damian Lillard don't play D. And then after that, I said Damian Lillard is not a great playmaker. He don't play make like that, bro. Stop capping, my nigga.
What is
So it's
Dame,
like,
bro? First of all, Dame is out of his pro. What does Dame have to do? I said
come on,
I'm
my
talking about
nigga.
specifically Steph and James Harden, bro. Why were they?
Yo, my nigga,
Hold on. Why were they number one? Hold on. Answer the question.
You can't just
Why were
keep it
them
the two
dudes number
players.
one options,
You
bro?
can't
Just
keep
answer
it the
that
two
question.
players.
Why was
Okay,
James
bro.
Harden the number
These
one
niggas been
option
the
in
number
Houston?
one option for years, bro. Cam
Who?
Thomas is new in the game. The nigga never
Hold
got
up,
the
James
playing
Harden. I'm
time.
talking about James Harden. James Harden wasn't the number one option for years.
What are you talking about? He wasn't the number one option
Before
for years.
Houston.
The
No, he
nigga was the
wasn't. He
number one
wasn't the number
option
one
for like
option.
8 years on Houston.
He wasn't a number one option before Houston, bro.
You talk about
Bro,
OKC. He's talking
nobody
about
said that. I
OKC.
said on Houston, he was the number one.
Oh,
Bro,
because
he
he
was the
said
number one
it sounded like
option
he
longer
said
than wait. Bro, he was the number
all
one
his career.
option longer than he wasn't, bro. You feel me? He was the
But
number one
Harlem,
option
why?
longer than
Hold
he
on,
wasn't.
that's what we saying.
Let me ask,
Why
how
were
come
those
other
dudes number
teams
one
aren't
options?
interested then, Harlem?
Wait,
What's
hold
going
on.
on?
BK,
BK,
can I ask
that's
you
not
something?
fact. That's not facts. That's what
It's
you
in right
saying,
here.
bro. What team has came out and said
It's most likely.
What team came out and said they not interested? What team came out and said they not interested, bro? That's what you
Teams don't want
saying.
to get hard. Wait. Teams don't want to get hard capped
Pull up
because a
the
lot of them
fact,
are near
right,
the
bro? So
aprons.
what are you
That's
talking
why
about? So stop
they
sitting
can't
here
make
saying they're
offers for
not
Cam.
interested. You lying,
Wait.
bro. You coming up here
Wait, can I
lying.
just?
Nobody
Well, I
Can I
ever
just
mean,
said
say
they're not
the
officially?
interested.
reports. Some of the
It's
reports is that one of the insiders, like the GMs and owners, were saying like they're not really. There's a couple of teams that's really not interested in Cam, though. I don't know about all teams, but there is some.
from what I
How you
heard,
know
they
that
don't
Cam
see
is
it. They don't see
interested
him
in
as a
them though?
microwave. Well, from what I heard, they
No,
don't
he
see him
just
as a
asked the question
microwave
about.
bench
Hold on,
guy.
he's saying about the teams. It don't matter about what Cam's interested in. If you're interested in a team and they don't want you, I mean, what can you do?
Well, and a lot of teams are hard capped. If you take on Cam Thomas in a trade, if he wants 18, 20 mil, a lot of teams are going to be over that second apron, and they can't do that financially. So Cam really got screwed a lot by the financials of the new market. That really screwed him over with the
new
financials.
CBA, you mean?
Yeah, man, it really screwed him over, man. Can I be honest with you, DJ? If Cam was here 5 years ago, I don't think his market would be this crazy where everybody's criticizing his game like so freaking badly because he would have got 18, 20 mil in the previous system at least.
Bro.
He would have got 30 mil, but he got 18, 20 mil.
Listen, hold on. How is it that Nick Claxton gets paid, but Cam Thomas don't
Oh, my God. I can't
it was a different market back then.
Yeah, but Claxton only had one shooter, I think. What was it? Memphis? That was it.
When did he get paid? Like 2023? 2024?
Around last year.
Last year. It was his second year he's in now. It's a 4-year deal. This is his second year.
But the CBA wasn't like how it was right now. I mean, if the CBA this year was last year, Cam would have been got his money.
How much was it?
I mean, it is what it is.
So how much was it originally? How much was Claxton getting paid originally?
Like 10 mil? 10 mil. It was like 10 mil.
No, I'm talking about like what is his? I'm talking about his contract now. I mean, my fault. It's one of his contract.
But remember, right before he even got the deal he got, before he got the deal he got, I think last season he took like a 2-year or something deal, like to prove himself, and then that's when they gave him, the 4-year. So I think that's what Cam should be doing, bro. Take whatever it's messed up, but take whatever they giving you, do it on the prove it year, and if you improved your game on a dramatic level,
let me ask you a question,
you're probably
LM,
up for an extension.
Yo, LM, at this point, it don't matter what he do, bro. The best option for that kid to do is get the fuck out of Brooklyn. Like I said, Brooklyn is a dying franchise, bro. It's over, it's
dying franchise. Brooklyn is a dying franchise.
It's a dying franchise.
Hold up. BK, can I ask you a question?
It's over, bro.
Can you make an actual valid point as to why you think that it's not a dying franchise?
It's over, bro.
I'm not looking at the franchise. I'm just looking at the people that's in it, like Sean Marks and
yo, bro. It don't have nothing to do with that, bro. The players gotta perform too, bro. You can't just keep blaming Sean Marks, and that's another thing.
Here, man. I mean,
wait, hold on. Marks is the guy that makes all the moves, so it really does fall on his lap. It does fall on his lap.
Wait, hold on. When you say dying franchise, you're just talking about the players, bro. To Joe Tsai, he don't think it's dying because he's making money. He's pouring into the community.
When I say it's a dying franchise, LM, when I'm saying a dying franchise, I'm saying this, right? Hey, yo, listen, I'm gonna say this, LM, right? You got Brooklyn got more fans, right? That's overseas than in Brooklyn. That's a shame, bro.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Hold on.
Are you crazy? No, they do not.
Bro, that's facts.
No, it's not.
Yo, LM, let me say this to you, LM.
Let's not talk about that's more opinion based. That's more opinion based.
Yo, LM, let me say this to you, LM.
Hold up, that's
yo, LM, let me say this to you, LM. Yo, wait. Yo, LM, listen. I know a lot of Brooklyn guys, right? I swear to God, most. Yo, LM, most niggas that I know from Brooklyn, from the hood, if I say to them, yo, you a Brooklyn Net fan? The niggas is gonna tell you no. They don't even watch the Brooklyn team. Most hood niggas don't even watch the team, bro, because it's bad. If you look at the Brooklyn crowd at the Barclays, most of them niggas be foreigners. You see more foreigners than you actually see goon niggas from Brooklyn.
This is New York City. We're a melting pot, man. How many different ethnicities live in New York now?
I went to a game this year, right? Because I know y'all don't live,
John. You don't see no
most of y'all don't. Most of y'all don't live in Brooklyn
because of how bad last few years. I can understand why some people are hesitant.
So look, I went to a game.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I went to the game, the Minnesota game. You know what I'm saying? I went there in person in the Barclays.
Yeah.
Inside the building, there are, and it was packed. And I was like, and not just looking at the not only just the people, but I'm surprised. This dude, I live in Bed-Stuy. There's dudes from Bed-Stuy that I knew personally that was in the building. I'm like, you a Nets fan?
LM.
It was like, yo, yeah, like we watched the Nets.
Yo, LM, I'm about to debunk your whole shit, bro.
Hold on,
them niggas didn't go to watch Brooklyn. Them niggas went to watch Aunt Edwards, bro. Stop it, my nigga. Stop it, bro. Let's be honest, my nigga. Let's be honest.
But look, right? I'm not saying that you're wrong. A lot of the times, players niggas come to MSG sometimes to look at other superstars, man. Like it
Right.
is what it is.
So you
But what I'm saying is,
proving my point.
but look,
Brooklyn don't
hold
got no
on.
fans, bro.
No, I'm not. Because look,
man.
right?
Yes, you are.
At the same
LM, they was over here cheering for Steph Curry in our building, talking about some MVP when KD and Kyrie was here, bro. They not
listen, yo, hold on. Y'all just listening to interrupt. Steph Curry is a superstar, right?
Yeah.
Steph Curry is a superstar, known star around the league. Same thing with LeBron, same thing with Kevin Durant, same thing with Giannis, same thing with whatever. It doesn't have to be Barclays. Wherever they go, their fans, not the Warriors fans, but Steph fans is going to pull up. There's Steph fans in Brooklyn, there's Steph fans in Milwaukee. Wherever they go, the Steph Curry fans is going to pull up because they like Steph Curry. Of course, they're going to be at buildings.
Yo, bro, nobody's arguing that. I'm just saying the Nets. If you look at the Nets fan base, LM, I'm not saying Brooklyn niggas ain't fans. I'm just saying they have more foreigner fans than they actually do fans in New York City. This is facts, my nigga.
There are Brooklyn fans everywhere. Every state, there's different fans. Like that doesn't change. If you're a Brooklyn fan, you're a Brooklyn fan.
John, you're not listening to me, John. I know what you're saying.
There's not a large population in Brooklyn, but there's a population all over. But wait, there's fans. Do you ever connect with Brooklyn fans online? I know LM does.
75% of your 75% to 85% of your population is foreigners, John. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
That's not true.
New York is a melting pot, though. And New York is a melting pot of foreigners, man.
John, you just said that's like that for other teams. Give us a list of teams that's like that for Brooklyn. That's similar to Brooklyn, bro.
Hey, we have a big international following, man. Like that's not
what I'm trying to say. You got more foreigners, my nigga, than you do regular.
But that's not a bad thing. Listen,
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just said you got more foreign fans than you do regular fans. That's not.
It's just the reason.
So what you arguing, my nigga?
I'm not arguing anything, but the way you're saying it's like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
No, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. No. Listen, I said Brooklyn's a dying franchise, right? LM said why. I said if you look at Brooklyn, they have more foreign fans than you do fans of actual Brooklyn. This is fact, bro. That's not a lie.
That does not mean that. That's not that. What? That's why I'm confused. If I'm Joe Tsai, who owns the Nets, if anything, nigga, that means my franchise is not dying, bro. You telling me I got a franchise in Brooklyn that reaches to China, that reaches to all these other places? I'm making the most money.
Yo, bro. Let me ask you a question, bro. Is it about making money? Is it about making money, or is it about actually winning, bro?
Well, wait. I have a good response.
Because you seem like y'all comfortable with losing.
Wait, I have a good response to this. There was an article there was an article that came out today about Joe Tsai, and he talked about what he's doing right now. This guy is bragging about his collection of assets, sports companies. Like I got Brooklyn, I got Liberty. Apparently, wants to own a football franchise. Like, listen, can I be honest with you?
Just said it, bro.
No, listen. That's why Brooklyn. But that's why Brooklyn's a $1 billion corporation, because Joe Tsai's doing all that stuff off the books. But my thing is this, Joe Tsai, Brooklyn is your number one project. I don't need you expanding to 20 different teams, owning different teams. Brooklyn is your first and only main goal. My problem is the NBA media, they haven't interviewed Joe Tsai yet about our draft picks. I want to know from Joe Tsai, why did you draft 5 rookies? Why did you draft 3 point guards? He's the owner of our team, and he hasn't answered a single freaking question about who we drafted. That's a problem. That's a problem.
John, let's segue into that. So let's look at the roster, the actual off-season grades, the actual title of the show, man. What you guys actually think about, like, the off-season? Did they actually win? Kevin Pelton gives them a C-.
That's generous. That's generous. I'll give it a C under.
Yo, BK, like I said, bro, I think it was BK a dying franchise, man. Shout out to the Nets, my nigga. But, like, yo, bro, like, half you guys in here be dead before the niggas.
Yeah, I claim you're a fan of teams like dying, man.
Yo, listen. Yo, bro, it's like I told Priest, right?
See, LM, y'all
look.
Just don't tell the truth.
Yo, LM,
Nobody.
yo, LM,
It's
it's
not
like I
about
told
no
Priest the
truth,
other
bro.
day.
It's like
Yo, LM.
you support your team throughout
Yo,
whatever.
LM,
Bro.
it's like I
Like
told
It don't
Priest
it's
the
matter.
other
not.
You
day,
can
right?
support your team, but you still
Yo,
gotta be
LM,
realistic about
it's
your
like
team.
I told Priest the other day when Priest said, Harlem, you a traitor. My nigga, I'm not a traitor. I'm just a realist. If the Knicks,
Hold on.
That's
So
if the
funny.
Knicks
You
ain't
do
shit,
now, but when KD,
if
Kyrie,
the
and the
Knicks
big
ain't
three was
shit,
here, we was more
listen to
relevant
what I'm
than the
saying.
Knicks, right?
If the Knicks ain't shit,
Well, yeah, I
right?
mean,
I
those are
have
three
no
big
problem
superstars.
saying that, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Hold
The
on.
The
Nets is
reason
not
why
a
the Knicks
dying
will never give me,
Hold on. Let me go around the panel.
but
So
you know why
DJ,
the Knicks would never
Yeah, let's
die?
go around the panel.
Because
Let's go
the
around.
Knicks
give me
got
some
formed.
hold on, Harlem, 1 second. DJ, give me some definitive reasons what you think about Yegor, the actual offseason. What's so bad about the rookies how come they don't blow you away in terms of talent though?
Yeah, let's start with DJ.
I think the draft picks was very one dimensional, especially Yegor. I think Yegor needs like a lot of work on his game. He can't. I don't even understand why he can't get to the rim as much. And he's like 6. What is he? 6'8", 6'9"?
6'9", yeah.
He don't
6'8",
get to the rim
6'8".
to much. His defense is atrocious. His offense still got to improve. I think it's okay for right now, but it's still got to improve.
So
Ben
you see him as
Sheriff,
a high
who
level
else did we
backup,
draft?
pretty much, right? Because I see him as a backup
You see
point
him as a
guard.
back. Well, I don't know who's going to start over him, but
What's your thoughts on Nolan,
Ben
DJ?
Sheriff is horrible. I think I don't even know what his game is, bro. He hasn't showcased to me nothing. Like he hasn't showcased anything, bro.
Yeah, because like
Nolan?
if you're getting picked in the draft, man,
And Nolan,
the guys
I think Nolan should have stayed in. I don't even understand why he got drafted, bro. I was so wrong about Nolan. Like all that talent that was being showcased in college, bro. Just
I'm
went
gonna
nowhere.
answer DJ question, LM. You know why I said dying franchise? Because the Nets is making dying franchise moves. There you go, bro. All the moves they making is of a fucking dying franchise.
All right,
They're not
let's
doing
go.
anything. They're not doing anything that indicates we want to win. They're doing
All right.
everything
Have they ever?
to
Hold
lose.
on.
the
Hold on.
comparisons
Real
for
quick, BK.
Let
Nolan
DJ
was
finish. Let DJ finish his
BK, real quick.
assessment.
I just want to
Let
ask
DJ
Harlan
finish his
something.
assessment.
Have they ever made moves to actually to want to win, bro?
Yes, when they had KD and them niggas, but it didn't work.
No. Hold on. When we
So
had
it's
KD and
over.
Kyrie, them rosters was atrocious, bro. KD and Kyrie was carrying them teams, bro.
No fact,
when you
but
have a big three. Hold on, when you have a big three, it's normally
No,
top
hold
heavy.
on, BK. I give y'all that. I already said I give y'all that about that because we had so much money and we was technically hard capped. But when we had just KD and Kyrie, bro,
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. The
them
role
rosters
players
put
pretty
together
much.
was
Yeah,
atrocious, bro.
yeah.
I'm
me and
surprised
take
that
a team to win.
I'm surprised
And you know what's crazy, Harlan? I hate our fan base for blaming KD and Kyrie for wanting out. Like, bro, even did y'all see what Kyrie said? Like, yo, the franchise, the front office, they even want to speak to me, didn't want to talk to me at all. They just wanted to talk to KD. Bro, I believe that, bro, because they hated Kyrie.
Listen, I understand why Kyrie did what he did. I just think Kyrie was his own worst enemy, man. I mean,
who want to stay in Brooklyn, bro?
But DJ, my problem with Kyrie is you got to live out any player's dream to play with the GOAT and LeBron. Then you have the big three of KD and James, but you want to be the number one guy. It's like Kyrie, you just had to be a supporting star. Like,
wait, hold on. Actually,
DJ,
DJ, you're wrong though, man, because it says in this article over here that Diego Demon, one of the best players that Brooklyn took with the 8th overall pick in the 2025 draft.
No, he was. I think me personally, I think he was the best player on our team in Summer League. I think he's the only one that actually did something.
He's
Everybody
better
else
than
just,
Ben Simmons, bum ass. I'll give him that.
What do you think about what about Danny Wolf? Because
Danny Wolf is a horrible pick, bro.
You know what it is about Danny Wolf? He's 21 years old, so he's like 2-3 years ahead of these guys. He's a lot slower on the court. I don't know if he's a 4 or 5 right now.
What about Danny Wolf? Yo, bro, you BK, you said that he was a Jokic, so
I couldn't believe
it. Yo, listen, you know what the Knicks need to do, BK?
Now, hold on. Harlem, let him answer that. He got a lot of explaining to do about that.
I said I had my concerns a couple of weeks ago, like in the summer league.
No. You said he was Jokic.
I said it on a couple of occasions. I said it on a couple of occasions that I have my concerns. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna go and watch the games, and there was a couple of guards that Danny that was guarding Danny Wolf, like 2 guards, and Danny Wolf couldn't post him up. He couldn't even move them. I was like,
college and rookie Jokic looks better than him, bro.
You know what it is with him? I think he's could be at worst a mix of a Sengun and Sabonis. I think he could play make. He could rebound a bit. He has a little shot blocking, but He's not a speedy guy. That's Danny Wolf's only problem is he's not a
He
speedy guy.
reminds me of Mason Plumlee.
Like if you're
Yo,
gonna be a
BK,
defensive
listen,
center,
bro.
you gotta be able to move your legs. That's the problem with Danny
Yo,
Wolf. Can you
I mean,
move your
listen,
legs on
man.
the
that's what he
court?
remind me of.
He's gotta
If you
move his
trying
legs
to
on the
grow
court.
your channel and you trying to get your likes up, my nigga, you better start talking about the Knicks. Because
Yo,
the
stop.
Knicks is
Can you
gonna
just
be
stop,
dog
dude? We're talking
water for
about
this whole
Brooklyn's.
year.
Paul,
I'm
this is
just
the
keeping it.
problem. Just talk
I'm just
about
keeping it
the
real,
topics,
bro.
dude. No, you're
I'm just
talking out of
keeping
your
it
ass,
There's
real.
a lot.
bro. You're
There's
talking
I'm
out of
a
your
keeping
lot
it
ass,
of.
real,
man. Come
bro.
Hold
on.
on, hold
I'm
on.
keeping
I
it
can't.
real,
There's a
bro.
lot of
No,
topics.
you ain't, dude. Just stop.
The Knicks
Like
is
if
gonna
you're
be
not gonna come
bad,
to.
bro. Again, they
Nah,
gonna be bad.
Knicks fan TV got that
I
on
thought
lock.
you were a
I
New
can't
York
compete with
fan, man. I guess that was a
Wait,
load of
hold on.
bull.
Just
Hey, I ain't
being
gonna lie,
honest, bro.
Harlem. You know
Oh,
why they
bro.
get
Like,
so
come on,
emotional when you
man.
say this? Oh, you know why they get so emotional when they say, "Oh, move on to the next topic or to the next like team, bro"? Because it will
Cause it's
expose that
facts.
they don't know basketball, bro.
It's facts, though, bro. Yo, listen, bro. Right? All right. So look, right. I fuck
It's
with
gonna.
Cam
Oh,
Thomas.
BK, tell the truth, bro. If you
Wait, wait,
if
wait,
you
wait, wait.
did, hold
I
on. If
fuck
you
with
did
Cam Thomas. This is
A
documented,
Warriors
right?
topic, right? These dudes gonna come up here and they're gonna be like, "Nah, I can't do it," because it's gonna expose that they don't know basketball, bro.
I
No,
don't know,
listen.
man.
I'm
Well,
just being
I mean, hold
honest,
on.
DJ. Right?
Well, to answer Harlem's question in terms of like covering the Knicks fans TV got that on lock, man. I
Yo,
can't mess.
bro. Nobody got nothing on lock, bro. It's all kind of
They
Nick
be having
content,
they have like 20,000 people, man, on their
bro. It's
lives. I
all
can't compete with
yo,
that,
bro.
man.
It's all kind of Nick content that I listen to. I listen to
Oh,
different
BK,
shit, but
somebody in the comments said they like that Mason Plumlee comparison I did.
Oh, really? Oh,
Mason Plumlee to Danny Wolf?
Yes, he don't remind you of Mason Plumlee. Go watch Mason Plumlee in his earlier career.
I think Danny Wolf's free throw shooting is slightly better than Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee can't shoot a free throw.
yo, bro, you know who better than Danny Wolf? My nigga Drew Timmy. He was cooking. I
Oh
fuck with Drew.
man,
I like
that
Drew
was
Timmy.
that was summer league numbers for Timmy, man. I'm not gonna buy much stock.
Well, see, my thing is that hold on.
You can't
The
say that
guys
though.
that are trying, listen, the guys that are
I
actually
mean, Harlem, it
trying
is
to
summer
make
league,
roster
though.
Yeah, it's
spots.
summer league, and he had experience over a lot of these younger guys. Like I'm not gonna go
It's
like,
summer
wow,
Wait,
league,
hold up, but
Timmy's the
bro.
Jonathan,
guy.
hold up.
It's summer
That's
league,
kind
but
of it messes
DJ
up your
just said
point.
that Igor Dimon had a great summer league. That shit don't mean it's gonna transition
No,
to the
because
regular season.
he
No?
worked on his
No, exactly. But hold
3-point
on, that's my
shot. That's
point.
what he was
I
referring to. He
said,
showed
hold on.
some improvement.
That don't always mean it's going to translate. That's why I said he had a good summer league, but it wasn't much. Like he started improving.
Yeah, he
Yo,
didn't. He only had one. He
yo,
only had
BK,
one
when you
interior
look at
play,
the
which
Nets,
was a
right?
dunk. He only had one interior play.
You
That's
know
But
why I
Jonathan,
always
you was
praise
hard.
Cam?
Ain't he the one that was praising Jalen Wilson?
who.
You was
Harlem,
praising Jalen Wilson in summer league, bro.
I like
Harlem
Jalen
was, yeah.
Wilson.
No,
I like Jalen
Jonathan. I'm talking
Wilson.
about Jonathan. Harlem didn't do that,
No,
bro.
I thought he was poised to be a good bench piece for us. I didn't know he was
No,
just going
you
to be so
said he could
bad.
have been a third option, bro.
No, I never said that, bro. Come on, I never
Yo,
said that.
BK, listen, let me
I
tell you this,
remember.
right? You
Yeah.
know why you should trade Cam Thomas? Because right now, when you look at the team, right, you got a bunch of rookies, one veteran player, and a player that kind of been in and out. Talking about Cam Thomas, right?
Who's the vet?
So it's kind of like what it looked like to me, BK, right? I don't know this. I'm just guessing. It looked like they're gonna try to get Michael Porter value back up. They're gonna pack him up. They're gonna see what Cam could do. They're gonna pack him up, and then they basically gonna go back and full rebuild for the
Jamal
next
was
2
good.
3 years. So again, my nigga, like y'all guys come up here and y'all want to talk about the Nets. Yo, bro, who want to keep talking about a team that's fucking losing every year? That's not good content. What y'all call good content is crappy ass content. Yo, let us come up here and talk about a losing ass team every year. Who the fuck wants to tune into
Well,
that shit, bro?
hold on. Everybody supported the Knicks in those. Hold on. Everybody supported the Knicks in the bad years, man. I mean, they
The
were still
Knicks
hardcore Knicks
always
fans.
had great talent, though.
No, but
The
the
Knicks,
No,
team was
not hold on,
horrible,
hold
man.
on. No,
In
they
the
the
early
Knicks
didn't.
always
on,
had
in the
great
early
talent, though.
Harlem. No, they didn't. Not every year,
Yes,
bro.
they did, bro.
Every
Even if
year,
they
no, they
didn't have
didn't.
wait, DJ. Even if they didn't have superstars, they always had good talent. David Lee, David Lee wasn't a superstar, but he was a good talent.
Wait,
Nate
so you saying?
Robinson
Hold on,
wasn't a
real quick.
superstar, but
Hold
he
on,
was good
real
talent.
quick, because
They always
he
had
might be. Hold
talented
on.
players, though. That's what I'm
I just
saying.
hold on,
They
hold
never
on.
had
So
scrubs.
you think that we had great talent like how they did like every
No,
year?
no, 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 no. Listen to what I'm saying.
No,
I
I'm just
said
asking
the
a question.
Knicks didn't always. I'm about to tell you. Like I said again, the Knicks didn't always have superstars, but they always had talented guys, right? So when you
well,
look at Brooklyn,
so did the Brooklyn Nets. They had
Yeah, we
Jason
had
no,
Jason
Kidd.
Kidd.
They
bro,
went to back to
they
back finals.
hey,
They
yo, BK, let me ask you a question. Wait.
We did have
Okay,
good
listen to what I
talent.
said,
Just
BK. Listen to what I said. superstars and talented players is two different things, right? How many talented players did Brooklyn have? That was really good. I'm not talking about superstars, just good players.
I'll say Jason Kidd.
No. He's a superstar. I'm not talking about superstars and stars. I'm talking about
y'all counted,
just really good
Jason
players.
Kidd as a superstar back then?
No. I say a star. I said we're not counting superstars and we're not counting stars. How many good players did they have, right? So again, I said David Lee on the Knicks was a really good player, but he wasn't a superstar.
I'll put him in there.
Darren Williams was a star, bro. I'm just talking about good players. Yo, bro, hold. We're not going to do that, DJ. In 07, 06, Darren Williams was the best point guard, bro. We're not going to do that. He was a superstar, my nigga.
No. He was
a superstar in Utah, bro. We're not going to do that.
We may disagree on that. I just don't throw that word around like too loose.
No. I said in 06, 07.
Yeah, I know.
He was in his prime. Look.
He was in his
if you want to say he fell off after that, I give you that.
He only.
But
I don't say star
years,
because
he was a superstar,
it didn't last that long, bro.
That's why I said it lasted on Utah. I said he was a superstar on Utah. I didn't say his whole career.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I think he was just good talent when he came to this. I didn't think he was.
All right. So,
before he signed the contract, he was actually really good. When they were in Jersey, and then when he was Yeah.
But BK, that didn't last
so BK,
long.
So how much?
He got $98 million. He got his money, right? I think he had 2 good contracts, and
his peak didn't last long, bro. His peak didn't.
Yo, BK. So how many talented players have Brooklyn had? If we go past the last 3 or 4 years, right? Okay, cool. So if these guys are so talented, why is it not translating into winning?
I mean, I'm talking about like
that could be coaching, that could be front
office. No. Let him answer, DJ.
To answer your question, hold on. To answer your question about supporting the team, a lot of people supported the Knicks in those bad years, man. When James Dolan was
we're not talking about the Knicks. The Nets you said had good players. Why isn't it translating into winning? Answer the question.
The Nets, when it's a dead franchise.
And that's right.
The Knicks at one point was a dead franchise too.
You know why the Knicks could never be a dead franchise? Because of what I stated. It wasn't. You know why? Because there's so many Knicks fans, bro. Brooklyn don't Brooklyn don't have the same fan base. So what I'm saying, BK, is it's easy for Brooklyn. Listen to what I'm saying before you rebuttal. If Brooklyn continues to lose and lose and lose, they can easily die out because they don't have the fans to keep it afloat.
The comments that we had,
that's what I'm saying.
More talent.
That's what I'm trying to say, BK. The Knicks have a fan base, so where even if they're bad, the fan base is not going to let them die. Brooklyn don't have a large enough fan base to keep this shit afloat. So if you keep losing, my nigga, that don't make you want to keep being a fan.
Harlem, they over here disagreeing in the comments, bro. They saying
they can disagree all they want because they Brooklyn fans, my nigga. But it's the truth. The proof is in the pudding.
He said we had more. BK, he said we had more talented players than the Knicks in the last 20 years. Dang.
I said the last 20 years, the Nets actually had better players.
Who? Name them.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta name them, bro.
They went to back-to-back finals. They had a lot of good talent. D. Will, Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson was in there.
Yo, BK, let me say this, bro, right? That Jason Kidd, Kerry Kittles, Richard Jefferson, Kenyon Martin team, I fuck with that team, right? Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, and all of them. I didn't fuck with that team because you got them when they was washed up. They was all great players in their prime. You just didn't see that shit on
Paul Pierce. You're talking about Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett.
As good talent, though? Do you think there was good talent?
Who?
When we had KG and Paul Pierce.
They was good talent, but they was washed up. So you never got a chance to see them in their actual prime. If you would have had Boston or Minnesota KG, you would have had Utah Darren Williams.
Because I'll give you another. I'll give you another one. I don't know if you count him as a star or not. Brook Lopez.
In Brooklyn, he was definitely a star.
Dang, so he wasn't just good talent.
Nah.
He was good talent, man.
In Brooklyn, he was a star. Nah. In Brooklyn, he was a bro.
He was a bad
defender. What is the criteria that Harlem's doing? Because it's all right. So who was the Knicks talented player?
His rookie year, he put in work. His rookie year, though.
Yo,
every player, every person we name, it's he was a star. He's a star. Dang, bro.
Nah, yo, bro, it's a difference between superstar and star. To me, Yo, bro, like, all right.
I mean, I guess you
like,
got to say the Knicks then. BK.
So,
it seemed like it was.
So, like, KCP said, Donovan Mitchell's not a superstar. To me,
No, he's
Donovan Mitchell's a superstar. No, but in my opinion, he's a superstar.
Nah, he's a star.
And we can't sit here and say, yo, a superstar is only based off winning, because if we're doing that, half the niggas that you would consider a superstar ain't a superstar then, because they didn't win. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
so like,
let me get Ice involved here, man. So what do you think about the topic, man? ESPN Kevin Pelton gives the Brooklyn Nets a bad offseason and a bad draft. It's mainly because of the draft they have a bad.
Get like a C minus.
Yeah, they give him a C minus. DJ gave him a D, right? Yeah, D minus. What do you think, though, Ice?
What up, Ice?
Yo, Ice, you there? Yo. Well, he was there. All right. I can continue talking then, man.
Nah, yo, listen, BK, like,
yo.
Oh, there you go. All right, so Ice. All right, so what do you think about the Nets offseason, man? It's been bad. The rookies look bad.
This shit broke up.
Yeah, the rookies look bad. I mean, Yego to me looks like a backup point guard. I'd see him as a Ricky Rubio type of player, man.
Hold on, whoa. Put some respect on Ricky Rubio's name, though, man. Like
yeah, but I mean, he wasn't no multi-level all-star or anything like that. He was a good role player.
No, I'm saying, but like he wasn't no scrub though.
I didn't say he was a scrub. I said he's a role player.
No. It's just because he named Ricky Rubio like he was like some bummer. So I'm like, hold on, bro. Like,
if you look at Yegor's game, he does play a lot like Ricky Rubio.
Yeah.
Nah, I think his shot is better.
We don't know that just yet, man. I mean, we'll see.
No. I'm just saying from like what I've seen, like his shot looks better.
For his career, he was shooting in the 30s.
So that's it. Yo, Ice, let me ask you a question, bro. No bias, right?
What up?
Take your Brooklyn shit out of it. Just like a question, right? Is Brooklyn a dying franchise to you? Like as of right now, like from what you seeing, the trajectory of where they going, is it a dying franchise, or you feel like improvements is being made? In your opinion?
I mean, the thing about it, bro, is that this is a what you call it? This is a rebuild, and it goes by phases, right? So it's like you baking a cake, and it's not even. It's still moving. This is not the final product type shit. So it's like, I know it's quick to say, Brooklyn ain't going nowhere, but this is the early part. You understand?
And let me ask you a question. Okay.
So
if you rebuild, right? Yeah. Shouldn't you rebuild with if you're gonna rebuild, right? Why are you trying to rebuild with talented players that could be playoff? So all right, you don't rebuild with Michael Porter Jr. He's an NBA champion. He can contribute to a good team. So I get what you're saying, but that's why I'm confused. Feel me? You don't get a bunch of rookies and say, yo, we're going to get Michael Porter Jr. to join rookies. That just doesn't make sense. Feel me? So it's kind of like you don't know what you're doing, bro. You don't know if you want to rebuild or you want to win.
They're not trying to compete right now. They're not.
What you mean they're not trying to compete? So if you're not trying to compete, then why you get Michael? No. If you're not trying to compete, why are you getting Michael Porter Jr. then?
He's not gonna help you compete. He's just an expiring deal. He's not gonna do really much.
Well, he's still got 2 years left.
Oh, yeah.
They're not.
Well, I mean, he's not. I mean, it's not like he's Kevin Durant. I mean, how much?
Let's just have him there so the kids can look up to him, type shit.
Yeah, and yeah, but I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, if I'm Michael Porter, I think
Harlem is looking at it as we get MPJ, and now he's thinking maybe we will contend. I mean, MPJ is not.
No, that's not how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it
can we be real about MPJ, bro?
I'm looking at it from what Iceman just said.
MPJ was mostly a fourth option.
No, yo, DJ, I'm looking at it from what Ice just said. He just said they rebuilding. So what I'm saying is, if you're saying that they're rebuilding, you don't get Michael Porter because he's not a piece for rebuilding. He's somebody that can.
But he's not a piece. Hold on. For this team, he's not a piece for competing either.
Bro, Listen to what I'm saying, my nigga. You're saying what I'm saying, but you think I'm disagreeing. What I'm saying is, if you're rebuilding, that's why you don't bring in a Michael Porter because he's not gonna come in to try to help you lose. He's gonna try to help you win, even if you're not really competing. You're not gonna just be like completely ass. So why even
I
bring
get
him
what
in
you're
if he's
saying,
not?
but
You know what
I
I'm
think you're
saying?
still missing the point of MPJ's impact is not that great to where he's gonna
No,
help you rebuild.
exactly. So why even bring him in? That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he's staying here long. I don't think he's gonna play out
He's
his
a
rest of his
piece that
contract.
can
I don't think
tend.
he's
He's
staying.
not a piece that you bring to Brooklyn, my nigga.
But
That's
no,
what
I
I'm
think it's
saying.
temporary. Hold on. I think we looking at it's gonna be temporary. Like it's not gonna be him. I think he's
If
gonna get
it's gonna
moved
be
probably at the
temporary, I'm
deadline or
not
probably
even
the next
bringing a
offseason.
nigga in at all, though. I'm not even bringing him in. You could have got somebody else.
Who
Why
would they
even
have
bring
gotten?
him
They wanted
in?
to send him to the Nuggets.
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be another It's gonna be another Dennis Schroeder thing. Watch what I tell you, bro. The
I
Nets is
would have,
gonna
you
be
know what I
here
would have did though?
playing.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all too, bro. I would have, you know what I would have did? I would have sent Cam Johnson to the Warriors. I would have did a signing trade type deal to get Jonathan Kuminga. That way we would have had somebody young.
Yeah, what's the whole deal with Jonathan Kuminga, man? I mean, I know there's certain issues there in terms of like he didn't really get his
I
He
wanted to
tired of
tell you
intensity.
Steve
this,
Kerr, bro.
BK.
He tired of him.
Jonathan Kuminga, he just got a deal. I just seen it a little while ago. They offered him 2 years for 20 mil. No, sorry, 2 years 40 mil. So now if he decides to take that deal, then at that point I believe Cam Thomas can say I want 20 because that's a player that would be in Cam Thomas range that they just said, okay, we're gonna offer you a little bit more. And that's an accurate thing, what I'm just telling you, because I just seen it
And
earlier,
I think
whatever.
honestly,
So
Kuminga,
they
watch, bro.
offered him.
I think Kuminga's done with the Warriors, bro. He's done. He don't want
I'm not
to.
gonna lie to you,
He
bro.
gonna
If I'm
like if you gotta think about it this though. If the Warriors, when Steph Curry leaves, who are they building around? Because I asked Gary that, and he was like, nobody. Like it's nobody, bro. Nobody is gonna. You
Yo,
can't.
they haven't
You
even
have to
got a
have
free
somebody
agent
there to
pickup
build
yet,
around,
bro.
bro.
They haven't got anybody. They haven't got a free agent pickup. They got rid of Looney. Yo, bro,
Because you know
honestly, I
why they
think they
banking on
gonna
like
be.
Jimmy and Steph is gonna get you there. Now, me personally, Steph, he was
Yo, bro, they
cooking the
done,
Minnesota
bro.
Timberwolves until he got hurt. But Steph is still great. But the thing about Jimmy is, bro, Jimmy is washed. Like nobody realizes this. Jimmy is washed,
Nah,
bro.
he not washed.
What did you watch in the playoffs, huh?
He ain't washed. Yo, bro, you know what it is?
He wasn't doing nothing.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you what it is, DJ, right?
And he about to be a
When
year
you
older. Come on, bro.
no, look. When you carry teams your whole career,
That
you
make
get to
yeah,
a
you're gonna
point
end up
where
washed.
no. You get to a point where you don't want to do this shit anymore. When you look at
Okay,
James
so why
Harden,
go to
right?
a contender? Why not just go to a regional?
Right. Because, well, you proving my point. He went to the contender because he expected Steph to do the heavy lifting, and he
No,
just wanted
right,
to be the
right. That's what I'm saying.
sidekick.
But as a second option or a third option, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah, no,
he's
but
supposed to
that's what I'm
perform,
trying to
bro.
say
He
to you,
hasn't
right?
performed.
When Steph left, when Steph got hurt, he didn't want to be that number one, my nigga. That's what I'm trying to say. So
Bro,
I
I
think,
ain't
I
gonna lie.
think,
So what did he turn into? To me, he turned into like he was a fourth option or something. He wasn't doing nothing on the
I
team.
mean, yo, listen, again, my nigga, like you can score 30, 40 all you want. If your
But
team ain't
hold on. But
contributing,
Harlem,
shit don't matter.
Yo, I
isn't
think
it
Kuminga
weird how he
turned that deal
says, "Yo,
down. Y'all
I'm the
seen
second
that?
option. I'm the Robin." Okay, as the Robin, you know what Robin means? You got to be the second option. And when the first option go down, you
Yeah,
got to
I
be the
mean, and
starter.
he sucked, but let's keep it a buck, DJ.
And everybody
He could
saying
have been,
Miami lost Jimmy. Hey, bro, I'm glad Miami got rid of Jimmy,
he
man.
could have been a second option. All he wanted, them niggas wasn't beating Minnesota, bro. So I don't know what type of heroic performance you thought he was gonna give you that was gonna
I
get them
mean, the
past
way he
them
was
niggas.
talking all season, talking about we gonna win the championship. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. I'm just going
Nah,
off of
I'm
what he
just
was saying.
saying, yo, bro, he had Draymond Green,
No,
Gary
but
Payton in
Harlem,
the
hold up.
second.
We've seen
Come
him do
on, my
more with
nigga.
less.
No, nigga, on Miami, he had gunners. He had
What?
Bam, he had
No,
Hero, he had
hold on.
niggas that could
In the
play, bro.
2020, and we can even go back in the 2020 playoffs, he was carrying that team, bro. Them dudes wasn't doing nothing.
Yo, no, he was, but they had better players than Golden State, though.
I mean,
And I'm gonna
Bam
be
was a
honest
puppy.
with
Hold
you.
on, Bam was a puppy. Tyler Hero got injured that year,
Nah,
and
he
he had
did.
Dragic. The only best player he had was Dragic.
No, actually, he didn't even have Dragic because remember, Dragic was injured. He didn't come back
Dragic got
until
hurt,
later in the
but he did
year.
have
He
him
came
before
back
then. He
later
did
in the
have him
season.
before then, though.
And Dragic, And Dragic was killing too, my nigga. I ain't gonna front. He was killing that 2019.
Either way, I still would have did that deal, bro. I would have did a signing trade, got Kuminga, sent Cam Johnson to the Warriors. That way, we would have had somebody
it is
young,
what
bro.
it is, man. I mean, yo, Ice, what's good, bro? Jump in. You got something to say?
What's good? What's good? Yeah. I'm letting y'all rock out. I'm watching. I'm reading that Kuminga shit. I think he's turning that shit down, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, they don't got no money,
bro. Yo, my nigga, like they offered him 2 years for 40
mil.
He said
he's gonna play for Team Africa or some shit like that.
Oh, what?
You gotta take.
I mean, honestly, what choice did he have though, Ice? I mean,
you gotta take.
What you mean? He could have, yo, bro. He could have signed back to the Warriors.
Didn't have money, right? They don't have money like that right now.
They just offered him that, bro. So they obviously got money.
Saying like enough, like to lock him in long term because the GM wanted to have him long term. They wanted.
Yo, bro, I wouldn't even want long term. I would take the 2 years. 20 mil is good bread. I would take that ball out.
And the reason why is because they spent all that bread on Jimmy, bro. I don't know why they gave.
But that's what I'm trying to say. But that's what I'm trying to say, right? He might not want to be on the Warriors long term. So that's why I'm taking a deal. They paying you more than what you originally was gonna get, bro. So it's no need to cry no more. Ball out for the 2 years and then get traded somewhere else. It's that simple.
I'm looking around like, yo, I'll outperform Jimmy Butler pretty much the whole season.
And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Let me ask, because I asked Harlem this a couple of days ago. So for Ice and DJ, should Cam Thomas really just take the 1 year and bet on himself? I mean, basketball comes to a lot of injuries. He can get hurt.
Nah, I think that's dangerous. I think he take the 2 years.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the qualifying offer, BK?
Yes, sir.
If I'm Cam, I'm taking a qualifying offer.
Nah,
at the end of the day,
I'm doing it.
I think he was.
I'm taking a qualifying offer, bro.
Like
why is that?
This process. Huh? I think it kind of.
Why is that? What about if he gets hurt?
Yo, bro, you know why I'm taking a qualifying offer? Because nobody can stop Cam Thomas. If he just continues
what about the injuries? I'm saying.
Yo, BK, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I understand injuries is a part of the game, but I also understand that nobody with common sense is going into anything thinking they're gonna get hurt. So I'm pretty sure positive thoughts is going through his mind.
Them players think about it, be like, you gotta have that on your mind. Like, yo, I gotta play it safe. I gotta be careful.
Yo, bro, if I'm trying to get paid, I'm not going into a season thinking I'm gonna get hurt. I'm thinking I'm about to ball and get this contract.
It's about playing it safe, bro. Like that's why.
But taking 2 years ain't playing it safe. Yo,
yes,
listen,
because
DJ.
If you get all right, let's say hypothetically, right, you get hurt this year and he's on a qualifier. He's on a 2 year deal. Now you can say, yo, I can just come back next year and prove it.
Yo, bro, but he probably don't want to do that. The nigga, listen, bro, you gotta understand something, right?
Be a free agent for a while
no, listen, right? You not in Cam Thomas' brain, right? So here's the thing, right?
Right, and you not either.
No, right. I'm not, and I'm not trying to be. But what I'm saying is, none of us is qualified to say what he really deserves, right?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just answering, BK. I would. That's what.
No,
right.
I'm
in charge of front office,
saying,
that's what I would offer him.
But he's not. He don't want the 2. That's why I said I would take the qualifying, because he don't want the 2 years. So even though you think he should take the 2 years, he don't want it. So at that point, right, since he clearly don't want it because he would have signed it already, then the next best thing for him to do is to say, I want the qualifying offer. I'm going to go out here. I'm a ball. And you niggas is going to be forced to have to pay.
He's unfollowed the Nets. I mean, he's not.
That's what I'm trying to say. He already checked out.
Free agent, so
Nah, Ice, he not unrestricted. He's a restricted free agent.
No, next year.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So if next year he unrestricted, BK, that's more of a reason why you take the qualifying offer.
Yeah, but I'm saying the probability of injuries, like
you don't want to take the qualifying offer.
Yo, bro. Okay, so if he don't want to take the qualifying,
I think when we doing the debate about Cam, I think that's what we be missing. Like he don't want to do the qualifying offer. He don't want to do the 2 years. He want long term. He want that money, bro.
All right, so well, that's why you do the qualifying, because that's gonna get you to the money you want.
I mean, that's not guaranteed, though.
The thing is that hold on. The thing is that Jordy Fernandez is going to prioritize running the offense through Cam Thomas. Let's say if Sean Marks comes down and say, "Hey,
who he gonna run the offense through, bro?"
No, I'm saying they want to prioritize Diego Demon.
Get the
fuck out of here.
You know how? Hold on, Harlem. You gotta understand how front office works, though. When they get rookies in to a team like this, they do want to prioritize rookies.
Yeah.
They in love with the.
It's all about development, though, Ice. It's all about development.
Hey, man, if I'm Cam Thomas, man, get me the fuck out of here. If y'all talking about
it's like y'all think of it as like it's a one-man show, bro. When you get rookies on the team like this, you got to develop your rookies, bro.
Yeah, and that could be. And Jordy Fernandez may like Cam Thomas, but hey, the boss Sean Marks.
I'm surprised Jordy Fernandez likes the picks. I was like, what? Like,
nah, I'm just saying, DJ. If y'all say he unfollowed the Nets, bro, then that means he's already checked out. That means he already like get me the fuck out of here.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you.
He crashed out, man. He crashed out.
Huh?
But there's nobody else that wants him, though. That's the thing. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, hard.
You gotta
honestly, though, who really cares? I mean, he's a role player. I mean, if he want to act big headed like he's a superstar star, who cares? Let him go, bro. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, yo, bro, I would let him like.
I just no Ice. That's
he's
not
a superstar, but I think he's a star,
bro. You got role players. And then LeBron and KD was saying on this podcast, like, yo, role players demanding stuff like they superstars or stars or something, bro. And it's disgusting.
I think Cam is a star, bro. I think he's a star. I'm not gonna say superstar, but I definitely think he's a star. No, right, exactly. So, but
we have to evaluate him as what he is right now. We can't. Let's be real. We can't predict the future, bro. We don't know.
No, I mean, Yo, DJ, let me ask. All right, I'm gonna ask one question.
He could one day, he could one day tear something in his leg or something. He ends up dropping like Ben Simmons.
Listen,
I don't know.
So I'm gonna ask you a question, right? Let's say you a professional player, right? And everybody's like, yo, we think DJ like he's just regular weed, right?
A role player.
If you don't think that about yourself, bro. You see, now we not in his position, so it's okay for you to say.
Yeah, you can think that about yourself, but don't.
No, but but that's what I'm trying to say.
But don't. So but Harlem, it comes to a point where you don't demand things as if.
No. But I'm saying if he feels that,
bro.
No, but if he feels that about himself, what we feel don't matter. All that matters is what he feels about himself.
He's not gonna have a long-term career.
But you can't say that because Brooklyn is one franchise.
You have to understand. No, you have to understand how teams evaluate role players, bro. So if a role player comes to your front office demanding $30 million, you're gonna look at him crazy.
But who thinks he's who think he a role player though?
Harlem,
it's not like a bunch
have you been on the internet, bro? Have you seen what they've been saying about Cam, bro?
Who though?
Nobody looks at Cam as a star, as a superstar. The GMs,
but who's who though? You got to name teams.
It came out that the GMs don't think of Cam as a star or superstar.
But what teams though?
Role players.
What teams though? Name them. What teams? What GMs?
The ones that made moves in the free agency. I can't name all the teams.
And that's what I'm trying to say. So I don't really go off the I heard it's like
just the contenders, like the ones like the Nuggets.
Oh, okay. So all right. So at the end of the day, that's not where Cam would be going.
I mean, nobody wants to trade for him.
But that's not where Cam
really say. I mean,
but that's not where Cam would be going though. I think it's just Cam probably wouldn't even be going to a contender. He probably would be going to a team that's up and coming, like the Pistons. Somebody that's in rebuild mode, like the Jazz. Like, nigga, he ain't going to the Celtics being the number one over Tatum. We know that.
Right? Hold on. Stay right there. You hitting it right on the nail. Then you got Cam and his brain, right? This is all the things he's been saying, all the things he's been doing on the internet, right? He's looking at himself as a star or superstar. So if he goes to Detroit,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Look around like, yo. But no, hold on.
How you know he want to go to them teams, though?
Harlem, stay with me. You said the Detroit.
I am.
So he goes to Detroit, right? And his brain, he's gonna look around and be like, "Yo, I can be the first option, bro." That's the type of mentality he has. It's proven right now.
I don't even. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Cam would mind being a number 2 to Cade.
Oh
That's
my
just my
God.
opinion.
Yo, Harlan, you got to look at what he's been saying on the internet, bro. Like this,
Nah, I don't
this
really,
man
yo,
thinks
bro. I don't really
he
be
thinks he's
paying.
Kobe, bro. He honestly believes in his brain he's a
Yo,
Kobe.
bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, DJ. Say what you want to
Like
say.
who he thinks he is, bro?
Can't,
He's
yo,
role
bro.
playing with
Listen,
himself.
Oh man.
yo, bro. Say what you want to say. Cam Thomas can definitely score with the best of them.
No, I'm not saying
Tatum,
Harlan.
Ant-Man. No,
I'm not
no.
disagreeing that,
I'm
bro.
just saying,
I
in his
would
mind,
never
Yo,
that's
hold
how
on,
argue
he
with
hold
is.
on.
anybody with his scoring.
Drop off and come back in. You got the link up. You got
That's
that
the
noise
one thing.
back there.
That's the one thing I'll never do. I
The
would
link is
never
up.
argue about his scoring. I think his scoring is good to even possibly get into the great level. I think that's how good his scoring is. But we just got to be.
But to what you're saying, DJ, you know who's at fault here? I think his management is at fault.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's his family at fault. You don't be seeing what his family be saying, bro.
You don't make demands in restricted free agency. You're supposed to relax, get what they give you. You know, there's nothing new under the sun. Every player's been through this, and then you take it. Then you wait till you're unrestricted. Then you understand. Then you sell your value type shit. But this shit is he got into his ego, bro.
I think Ice is right. It could be his inner circles too, because wasn't his mom like a couple years ago saying they wanted to go to Miami, talking about they demanding to go to Miami?
Yeah, his moms don't want to be in New York. One of my coworkers
like, who are you to
knows his
make
moms.
demands, bro?
Yeah, one of my coworkers knows his moms, and she don't want to be in New York. You know, that's the thing.
I remember his sister talking about something in that little documentary. Bet on yourself. Go get that. Like, bro, what?
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Bro, in baseball, Vladimir Guerrero went through the same shit last year. They sat him down, restricted. They call it arbitration. They're like, yo, bro, you need to lose weight. Your defense is ass. And he said, he said his feelings was hurt, but it's part of it. So what he did, he stepped his game up, and now they paid him $500 million when he's unrestricted. So it's the same shit, bro. It's like you got to take that and then improve with what they tell you got to improve, and then you get the bread later. But he crashed out, bro, and it's giving him a bad look. You got to relax, bro.
I mean, the thing is the defense. Like I said, if you look at Davion Mitchell, how he plays, he picks up 94 feet. Like Cam Thomas is like 6'2", and undersized guards actually have to be able
Mitchell
to
is shorter than Cam.
Huh?
Davion Mitchell is shorter than Cam.
Yeah.
Davion Mitchell is like 5'11", 6 foot.
They had him listed at 6'2".
Nah, he's shorter.
Okay. Yeah. And, you got to be able to pick up 94 feet, play defense. And I'm not saying you got to hold guys to zero or anything like that, but you got to be able to affect. If this was like the 90s where you had like limited like offensive players, like you could stick like, let's say, Cam Thomas to hide him on like a Sam Perkins, right? A guy who's not going to be able to like take you off the dribble, post you up. He was like a 3-point shooter. You could stick him on guys like that. But today, I mean, they could switch like they can get Paolo Banchero switched on to him, Jaylen Brown, Jokic. Like, I mean, everybody, man, pretty much every like high end offensive player.
Yo,
I agree,
BK,
I agree
but weren't we talking about this like almost 2 years ago that Cam Thomas will be off the team before a guy like Jalen, just because Jalen Wilson is a cadet, like a schoolboy that they want. They want that type of player. I'm not saying he's better than Cam Thomas. I'm just saying you got to look at the guys they drafted, the type of players that go to the media and say, "Yeah, I'm a team guy. I pass the ball. I care about the team," as opposed to Cam Thomas, who you understand.
Well, he was like number 3 in double teams, though. I mean, he was up there in terms of being double teamed a lot.
I honestly. I think they trying to replicate what the 2019 team looked like, bro. Like where it's just a bunch of guys.
I mean, Sean Marks's trying to be the Spurs.
Yeah, the
bro.
team. I'm a team guy. That's what they're trying to revert
Brooklyn
back
Grit, man. Brooklyn Grit.
Hey, yo, DJ, at this point, bro, I think you and BK need to suit up, my nigga.
Suit up.
Word, I'm just saying, bro. Suit up. Go to Brooklyn.
Bro, me and BK will outperform all them rookies, bro.
I would hope so. Yo, bro, the nigga BK said he been eating them salads, getting in the shape, my nigga, so he might be able to do some things out there.
Yegor ain't better than nobody on this panel, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, BK, you heard about
how he get drafted, bro? I be looking at like, yo, how did
hold on
get drafted?
Yo, BK, you heard about your man Brokeback Ben? They was like, yo, the report said he ain't want to go to the Knicks because he ain't really want to deal with the pressure and the fact that he already like been in Brooklyn. He didn't want the scrutiny. I'm like, yo, bro, that nigga's such a bitch ass nigga, bro. I swear to God,
a
man.
lot of Anthony
Yeah,
Edwards
bro.
don't want Ant-Man doesn't want to be the face
That's
of the
not
league,
true,
man.
bro. Ant-Man said
Nah,
he didn't want to go
stop
to the
it,
Knicks because
bro.
he wanted to
No,
stay on
he
his
said it
own
himself. He
franchise.
doesn't want to deal with the media and the scrutiny that comes along with it. You know, they're looking for
But
AJ
the thing
DeBosa to actually
is,
really be the savior.
but the
But the
thing
thing
is
is,
like how could you ever be the face of anything if you don't want the scrutiny? You can't be the man and
I
not
could have
be
sworn he said he
scrutinized.
has interest. He has interest in the Kings. I mean, that's the perfect spot for him. Ain't nobody gonna be criticizing him.
Man, I
Yeah,
think
but that's what
Boston
I'm
wanted
trying to
to,
say, bro.
if it's worse.
Listen, man. In New York, you're gonna be scrutinized, bro. The two main places is New York and LA, nigga. If you
Nah,
don't want
I just think
scrutiny,
he's
don't go
mentally
there.
drained for what they did to him in Philly, bro. Like Philly was just.
But Boston will eat you alive too. Boston is crazy.
Yeah,
Nah,
Boston.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
Boston, yeah,
nah,
Boston
facts,
too.
facts,
But the
facts.
way
Nah, nah,
Philly
nah.
did Ben, bro, the
You're
way
not
But they
wrong,
lazy
Ice,
as fuck.
because like Boston do got the most chips in basketball history. So yeah, you like
well, nah,
you
they
fuck
just be
around and
racist
go
at the
there
game,
and
to be
be
honest.
a scrub too. But I'm just saying, bro, it's like, yo, my nigga, like, yo, DZ, I don't feel bad for Ben Simmons. You know why?
He did it
Nobody
to
told you
himself.
to not, bro. Nobody told you to not dunk on Trey Young, my nigga. That was nasty work, bro. That's gonna go down and hit, bro. How you 7 foot and don't dunk on a 6'2" guy? Then they
Not even
interviewed the
6'2", he's
nigga,
like 5'11".
Yeah,
bro, and
listen,
then
man.
they interviewed.
Every player had bad moments.
Bad
Nah, bro,
moments.
yo, bro. The nigga
BK,
went
that's
on
not
an
a bad moment. That's
interview.
a dumb
Yo,
IQ
BK,
play.
he went on an interview after that, and he said, "Yo,
He
why
just
you
said,
just ain't lay the
I gotta
ball up?"
get better, man. He owned up to it. It's not like he says, hey,
Bro,
I have.
BK, that's not
No,
just about getting better. That's just
no,
common sense.
but yo, BK, what I'm saying to you is, bro, that one play is what defined his whole career, my nigga. After that shit with Trey Young, Ben Simmons ain't been the same. It wasn't even the back. It
Hey,
was
I ain't
that
gonna
shit,
lie.
bro.
Trey Young, you
It
killed Ben
was that
Simmons'
shit,
career, bro.
bro.
Well, if you
That
affect
shit.
it, listen, man. Like, confidence is everything in basketball, right? I'm not
Nah, Trey.
defending
Hey,
Ben.
BK, just call it what it is. Trey Young killed Ben
Nah,
Simmons' career, bro.
bro.
But
Yo, bro.
what about Joel Embiid having 37 turnovers in that series,
I
and
mean, yeah, he
Tobias
played
Harris,
bad. There's no
who was having a
Yeah,
really,
BK.
really
You
good
can't enjoy
series?
it,
Hold
bro.
yo,
on,
bro. Nobody
Tobias
keeps
Harris
saying
was
he
having a
didn't
really
play
good
bad.
series, and he just went ice cold. He pulled a Joe
Okay,
Harris.
Bro,
okay,
nobody's
cool,
saying
but
he
hold
didn't
up.
play bad, but you
Joel played
cannot.
bad that whole series. Let's
But
be
if
real. Yes, he
Joel,
did.
Was Ben Simmons, BK, this is the fucking reality, my nigga, that you don't want to hear. If Trey Young was on Joel Embiid, he would have been barbecue chicken, nigga. And that's the
I don't
difference
know, because if you
between
look at his
bum
rim
ass Ben
percentage, he wasn't
Simmons.
getting to the rim that much either.
No. Listen to what I'm saying, DJ. When Ben Simmons had the layup on Trey Young, if that was Embiid, he would have just dunked on him. So what I'm saying is,
Yo,
whether
B,
he had a bad shooting game or not, if he gets the ball on 5'11" Trey Young, he barbecue chicken. And that's what Ben Simmons should have did. When he got the ball, his eyes should have lit up like, oh shit, Merry Christmas, nigga. And his bitch ass turned around and instead of laying the ball up,
Yeah, but
he
I mean, like
passed
I
to
said, we
Matisse
don't know
Thybulle.
what Doc Rivers was saying to him or
My
trying to
nigga,
change.
get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, I'm
Yo,
just saying we
yo,
don't know what Doc Rivers was actually really saying to him or anything
Yo,
like that. He's probably
BK.
trying to change his
So
game
Doc
around.
Rivers told Ben Simmons, if you get the ball for a layup past the Matisse Thybulle, that's like
Well, he
that's
ain't,
what Doc Rivers
it
said.
wasn't a hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the
Yeah, that's
actual.
what
BK,
Doc
stop
Rivers
lying,
told
bro.
him. Get the
He
fuck
said
out of here,
he
my
hold on.
man.
He said he didn't even hold on. Doc Rivers said in the interview, he said, I didn't even
Yo,
realize what
bro,
happened until I
nah,
saw
my
it on the thing.
nigga.
He was like, yo, I thought that Ben was
So
gonna
Doc
dunk him.
Rivers told a 6'10" Ben Simmons DJ, yo, bro, if you on the block
No, that's
against
not
Trey
what happened.
Young,
Oh,
pass the
if you
ball,
watch what
my
Doc Rivers
nigga.
said, bro, Doc Rivers was like, yo, I was in shock because I expected him to just dunk the ball.
Yo, bro, Doc Rivers literally turned on Ben Simmons in an interview, my nigga. Man, he like, yo, I don't know what to say. Like, bro, he was
He was like, hey,
disgusted by that nigga.
they asked him, do you think Ben is a championship point guard? He said, I don't know.
Yeah, bro, he was disgusted, my nigga. Like, he was disgusted. He was disgusted, bro.
A coach say that about you, bro. It's just
My nigga is curtains, yo, bro. You 6'10", my yo, bro. If you even hear Trey Young talk about it, Trey Young even be baffled. Like, yo, my nigga, like I thought he was gonna lay the ball up. I didn't know
he
he
said,
was
yo,
going.
Trey Young was like, I was like in this like feeling the same way the crowd is. I didn't think that he was just going to pass the ball. I thought he was going to dunk.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He was right there, bro. That's bro. Truthfully,
all right, so let's go over this one more time, man. All right. Ben Simmons is not on the team. I'm over Ben. Listen, I'm over Ben. I'm on some Cade Cunningham shit right now, man. That's what I'm on right now. All right, so hold on. Let's
see how you break down this BS.
Right here, see, he loses the ball. He lost the ball.
Look
right?
at that, and he got the ball back. Hold up, don't lie.
And then he doesn't know where he lost track of Danilo Gallinari, right? That's it.
Yo, BK, he was right there, bro.
Hold on.
Look,
Hold on. I want you to see how quickly they go up to actually try to block the shot. How quickly,
bro? Trae Young wasn't blocking him, bro.
Trae Young is right there. What are you talking about?
Trae Young wasn't blocking him.
I know, but I'm saying you still don't know where Gallinari is, right? Because you
Gallinari behind him.
Hold on, I know, but you don't know where he is.
Play the tape, BK. Play the tape, bro. Right there, he's still laid the ball up.
Gallinari, Matisse Thybulle should have passed it right over here for a wide open.
BK, if you laid the ball up, man. I'm gonna defeat his whole argument right here.
He should have laid it up.
Ben said he was talking about the play. He said, "Yo, Gallinari was behind me." He was like, yes, everybody expected me to dunk. He said if I would have dunked the ball, I would have gotten fouled. He didn't want to go to the free throw line, bro.
That's really what it was.
Oh, then that's on. Listen, that's on Ben, then, man. I mean, that's for him not working on his game. You know, listen, you gotta actually make free throws, man. I mean, that's what it is. He should be working on his game.
BK, play the tape right here.
Right? Yo, bro, he should have just dunked the ball, bro.
Gallinari would have fouled him.
He was right there to dunk the ball, BK. Knock it off, man. The nigga cotton soft, bro. He was right there. He could have just laid it up. He didn't have to dunk it. He could have just laid the ball up. Yo,
well, I mean,
everybody, bro. Look at his teammate in the back.
If you are, hold on. I guess if you play the percentages right, if you are a bad free throw shooter and Matisse Thybulle is a better free throw.
How tall is Danilo Gallinari?
Yo, DJ, he could have just he didn't even have to dunk though. He could have just laid the ball.
6'9", I'm sorry, 6'9".
Gallinari's like 6'9", 6'10", however tall you want.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, DJ. He could have just laid the ball.
Hold on. Rewind the tape. Then you got Jalen Johnson, who I think that's who is that right there?
What the hell? No, it was Trae Young right there.
All right, so you got Trae Young, and then that other dude. Look, that was John. I think that was John Collins. Bro, they was on the opposite sides of Ben. He would have went up. If you would have went,
he could have laid it up, bro.
He could have.
I mean, look, but Matisse Thybulle's stupid too, man. He had a wide open Ben Simmons right here. That's what I'm saying.
He lost the ball. He got fouled.
No, he should have passed it. I mean, two guys are converging on you, man. Pass the ball.
BK, rewind.
Yo, BK, you trying to make shit mad difficult. You want Ben to pass it and pass back to Ben, bro.
Where could Matisse Thybulle have passed the ball? Where?
Come on, my nigga.
Where?
Harlem is right because he does. If he's worried about, like, let's say rim protection, which Gallinari's not, so he should know the scout report.
I know
he's not a rim protector. He's not a rim protector. He's not a rim protector. I agree. He's not a rim protector. But then, let's say hypothetically there was a rim protector here. Just use the other side of the rim as protection. That's it. Just a reverse lay-in.
He should have just laid it up, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
There's
though.
no way you trying to.
I'm just saying.
I'm looking at this again because I'm thinking, man. Hold on.
He should just
you are worried about Gallinari, right? If you are worried about, you lost track of him.
But BK, let's be real. Matisse Thybulle is not even skilled like that.
You go in with a reverse layup, which he's more than capable of actually making, though. So yeah, man. That's on Ben.
Look at Steph Curry on the corner over there, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thybulle should have actually passed the ball back out, though.
Look at Steph Curry. Look at Steph. Like,
yo, BK. Side note, I know this don't got shit to do with nothing. Yo, I'm a big time fucking Mets fan, bro. And if the Mets go to the World Series, I'm popping out, my nigga. I'm popping the fuck out. I'm not even a Yankee fan. I'm a Met fan. Shout out to all the Mets fans. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, it's not horrible, bro. Shout out to the Mets, my nigga. We putting belt to ass this year, DJ. If you ain't been watching, nigga, you better get in tune with us, boy. We out here whipping on niggas. You heard? I promise you. I fuck with Yo, bro. Believe it or not, DJ, even though soccer is the most popular sport ever, baseball, right, is by far the hardest sport to play. Can we all agree with that? Do anybody got any debate on that?
Who? Say that again?
I said baseball is the hardest sport to play. I said, does anybody have any argument to that? because it's hard to hit 100-mile fastball coming to you,
I
bro.
don't follow baseball. Yeah. I haven't played baseball since I was 15 years old.
No. But I'm saying, do you agree that it's the hardest sport to play? Because it's hard to hit a fastball. Yeah, nigga.
No, basketball is me. Shit, you gotta be able to.
Yo, BK. So you telling me? Hold on, wait. So you telling me shooting a basketball is harder?
It's not just shooting, man. You gotta dribble the ball. You gotta make free throws.
No.
You gotta play defense.
I understand what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, BK. The object of basketball, though, is being able to put the ball in the hole. So what I'm saying is shooting a basketball is nowhere as hard as a motherfucker hitting 100-mile-per-hour fastball. It's not even in compare. You can't even compare it, my nigga, at all.
You're bugging as usual. Hold on, let me see. What's this? Man hires escort, gets assassin instead. What? Man, damn.
What?
Man hires escort and gets assassin.
Hey, yo, BK, did you see what happened in the city today, BK?
Yeah, I heard.
You seen that shit?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I swear to God, BK, you the only nigga on this panel, my nigga, that be in tune with real life shit, bro. I noticed that. Like, if I ask you about
I could do a whole show on politics, man, if I really
No. I'm not even just talking about politics. I'm just saying, like, if I just ask you about some shit going on, you be in tune, like, you know. But if I ask another, yo, you heard about that? Niggas, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, my nigga, how you in the city? Yo, bro, I asked Jamal, I said, yo, you heard what happened in the city? Nah, my nigga, you in the city, bro. Like, you should have heard this shit before.
Yeah, I could do a whole show on politics and news if I really wanted to, man.
Nah, yo, bro.
This is much easier.
You should start doing that, though.
I mean, basketball, this involves.
You should start doing that, though, BK. You should start doing that, though, bro.
It's a lot of work, man.
Yo, bro. But you got a panel of niggas, though. So you gotta have faith in the niggas you got around you to also bring shit to the table, just like this. It's no different, you know what I mean? Like, everybody got their own, opinion. And the dude that did it, he wasn't even from New York. He was from Vegas.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah, I saw it. I just saw the headlines. I saw a cop deleted, but and 2 people hurt.
I got a question for you though, right? So, question, BK, right? So be honest with me. How do you feel about guns? Like, do you feel like guns is something that should be a part of the culture, or you feel like they should get rid of guns? Okay, now I disagree with you, right? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like you get a lot of shit like this. A lot of motherfuckers just wake up one day, yo, I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna kill innocent niggas. That's not like, you feel what I'm saying, bro? That's why I don't necessarily agree with the whole carry a gun type thing, because it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine you going to work and you don't even know it's your last day. You feel what I'm saying, my nigga? I can
do more damage with my car. I can go to 34th Street and 6th Avenue and do more damage with my car than I can with a gun.
This nigga, BK, you really like a low-key assassin. This nigga had a whole block and
I'm just saying, the point is that, you could like... I mean, knives kill people, right? Knives kill people. You can use a car. We're gonna ban knives.
Yo, this nigga Captain Chris said he gonna rob all of them, bro.
Nah, but I'm just saying, BK. But I'm just saying, like, you don't find it disturbing that somebody can just get up and end your life? That's disturbing shit, though, bro.
Who was that? What state was that in? There was like 11 people stabbed. Someone had a knife.
Michigan, my nigga. That was in Michigan.
It's not the guns or the knives. It's the people.
All right. No. But this why I disagree with you, right? Somebody could wake up and say, "Yo, today I'm gonna knock you out," right? But if it's hand-to-hand combat, you don't feel like you got a better shot to defend yourself if it's fist on fist?
Hold on, a punch can kill someone.
No. I know that, but I said you don't think a person can defend themselves better with fist to fist than opposed to a nigga that got a gun?
Man. Not everybody's a trained fighter, and you gotta look at the person has disabilities or he's old. I mean, most criminals
like weak
people, man.
Fact, like but women. New York don't. But New York don't have no gun laws, bro. So we can't carry and conceal in New York.
Yes, you can.
Where at?
The Supreme Court already overrode that already, man. You can actually get your gun.
Oh, word for real?
license really
okay.
easy. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
as long
hey,
as,
man.
as long as you're not a convicted felon.
Yo, they talking crazy in his comments, bro.
I know, man.
So
You see what he said?
Exactly, man. It doesn't matter. Like you can use a baseball bat, you can sucker punch someone, and they fall and hit their head on the concrete.
Nah, you can't. Yo, hold on. Hey, yo, BK. I seen. Yo, what's them shits? Yo, what's them shits on the train, bro? Oh my God, you dumbass motherfucker, bro. What are you doing, dogs? Fucking you know them shits on the train, the fucking pictures and shit. When you sit on the train, they got the pictures behind you. I seen a dude punch a nigga head into that shit, bro, and he passed out. I'm like, oh, that nigga punched him man hard. Like, I'm like, somebody said that.
Yes, there's a lot of people that on psych medications that they come off their medications.
Nah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
People are doing crazy stuff, man. It's a crazy
world. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
The thing is, as a society, we gotten too far away from God, man. If you look back in the 1930s, when people were more in tune with God, people weren't acting like this, man. But we got a society. They took the religion out of the
You don't think it's about how you raised too, though?
New York not a real place though, BK. Like that shit is really like New York really like a crazy place for real, bro. Shit could go left at any given moment, bro.
On like psych meds, man, and they don't take those medications, man. They can trip out, man. You know?
Yeah, but okay. So you consider yourself to be in your right state of mind, right?
Yeah, of course.
If a crazy nigga spit on you, right, and you knock him clean out, right, you going to jail though, because the cops is gonna look at you like you should have knew how to deal with that nigga. That's not your problem, bro.
Well, they got like what they call like use of force laws, right? So if someone spits on me, I can't just go and beat him to death, man, because he's not really like a hazard or threat to me. If he spits on me and walks away, I just can't go.
No, BK, if you spit on somebody, that's assault, my nigga. You know that, right?
I know, but like there's degrees. Like if he's down, I can't keep kicking him in the head. You know, like
no. I'm not saying
you can't
that.
Kill him over something like that.
Not bro. Listen. Yo, DJ, let me ask you a question. In New York, right? You from the city. What's the trigger word in New York? What's the trigger word in New York that you never tell a nigga, DJ?
You said listen to who?
I said in New York City, what's the trigger word that you never tell another man?
It'd be a lot of words.
You never tell a nigga to suck your dick, right? You never tell another man to suck my dick, right? So if you tell a nigga that, right, and he put his hands on you, you think he gonna stop punching and kicking on you, nigga?
But then he's going to prison, though. That's what I'm saying. You can't just attack someone because
that's what I'm telling you, BK. Niggas don't care. Yo, bro, you got niggas in the city having shootouts. I don't think you realize, BK, they don't really care, to be honest. Niggas is having
I'm out here in the streets. I see it all the time.
Bro, niggas is having broad daylight shootouts. And you think a nigga care about going to jail?
I had a woman had a road rage incident last week. This woman, she spat on my car. You know,
she spit on your car. And you ain't drug her shit. I'd have got out of drug that ass. This nigga BK is wicked, bro.
Man, like I said, the legal fees, like you gotta pay $25,000 for a criminal
lawyer. Spit on your car, bro.
I have a hose at the house. I have my own home, and I just wash it right off.
This nigga said I got a hole. Yo, BK a funny nigga.
I said.
Yo, BK, what's up?
You know what it was? She looked like a dude, right? So she was like, she said something to me. So I was like, man, Bisha, you are the girl that no one loves. And I said, you look like a man. Because I was making a lane change, right? Like to get around the corner. I'm already halfway in the lane. She speeds up on me. Almost
where this happened at, BK?
I'm already halfway in the lane.
BK be picking and choosing who worth it and who not,
huh? Where this happened at, BK?
No, where I live at in Westchester County.
Yo, DJ.
So she flipped me off. I was like, yo, F you, man, fuck it. Then she was like, oh, man, she said something about me. I said, yo, that's why you look like a man. I said, man, Bisha. I said, man, Bish. I was singing the song, like that song Aisha from back in the days from Another Bad Creation. So I just put man, Bisha. So you look like a dude.
Nigga said, man, hey yo, BK, you ever did you and DJ see when a chick got knocked out on a bus, bro?
Oh no, I didn't see that one, man.
Yo, bro, you seen
I see a lot of people get knocked out on the bus, bro.
I just stay away. I try to stay away from I try to stay away from violence as much as possible, man.
Nah,
I see people going away to prison. I got 2 kids. I want to live to see.
Bro, BK, they just trying to play GTA in real life, bro. Like that's
yo, BK, I'm not gonna lie. You and DJ seen it. You know how I know? The girl spit on the bus driver. He was getting ready to retire. You seen it, BK?
Oh, yeah.
She spit on a nigga and he said, "You going to jail now?" yo, DJ, you ain't see that shit, bro? He like, "You going to jail now?" You ain't see that? Shit crazy, bro. Uppercutted the shit out of her, my nigga.
That was in Cleveland. That was in Cleveland, though. Yeah, I remember.
Listen to me, BK. I'm not, bro. I don't condone niggas beating on chicks, but I don't condone chicks beating on guys neither.
But listen, if she would have died, she easily could have died. She was hit her head, man. I mean, he's going to prison for 15 years for manslaughter. It's not
he's not, because she spit on him.
No,
so technically, he got the right to defend himself.
Nah, man. Bro, not if she's not attacking him, man.
Listen. All right.
Wait, so
you ever seen a Mortal Kombat game, BK?
So what you doing in that situation? You just gonna walk away?
I walk away, man. I'm not.
No, bro.
I'm not going to prison, man. I like getting pussy.
All right, so look, BK, right?
Hey, BK said no soap dropping. He ain't going.
Yeah, no soap dropping. I don't want to see no.
All right, so boom, BK. All right, boom. So if a nigga walk up on you, right? And it's a real life situation.
Yo, Harlan.
No. Yo, bro, a nigga walk up on you, BK. He like, yo, you fat fuck, and he slap flames out you, right? And nigga slap your glasses off, nigga. You just gonna walk away?
Nah, that's different. If he still continues to attack me,
yo, bro. So somebody spit on you, bro. Somebody spitting on you is worse than a nigga slapping you.
I had a crackhead spit on me. I think it was like a month ago or something like that. A little bit got on me. I knew he was gonna do it.
I knew he was gonna spit on you. Oh my God, BK, nah.
Exactly, Brooklyn Knicks fan. Thank you. I can't just go. Somebody spits on my car. I can't just go beat the shit out of her. Exactly. Thank you. I can't do that, man. I was saying they got use of force laws, man. I don't want to be spending $25,000 on a
spitting on your car and spitting on you. I said if somebody spits on you.
I did. I had a crackhead spit on me. A month ago, right? It was we got into some type of road rage incident, and I knew he was going to spit on me, right? So I closed the windows, and a little bit got on my pants. I'm like, so you know what? That junkie, that shit ain't worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
your PK is crazy, bro.
Nah, man.
I ain't gonna lie, BK.
Listen, you can be angry for the moment, right? You'll be angry. Yo, this nigga spit on me, and then like. And 2 days later, you're gonna calm down, and then if he dies, it's a manslaughter charge, man. So you got. I just think three-dimensionally.
Hey, some people got just died, bro. Just
nah. Hey, funny nigga. Niggas. Nah, ayo, BK, like spitting on somebody is like the worst shit that you could ever do in your life to somebody, bro.
Yeah.
If you spit on a nigga, bro, like that's like.
I know, but you just got like there's a lot of overzealous prosecutors out there, man. You gotta spend money on the lawyer, and they ain't gonna grant me no freaking what do you call it?
I feel you. No. Now listen, I feel you, bro. I'm with you with the stay free shit, right? I got a felony. I've been out of trouble like 16 years now, so I feel you, right? But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not gonna let nobody just spit on me, neither, nigga. That felony shit gonna go out the window.
Listen, what I'm saying is I'm not gonna go and beat him down to a pulp and kick him in the head or anything.
But I'm gonna tell you this though, too,
BK. You just got to do what you got to do, bro. Like,
because they can get you for aggravated assault if you kick someone in the head.
Oh well, bro, you better get a good lawyer. Oh, you better get a good lawyer then, bro.
That costs money, man.
You ever
I never got arrested. I never got arrested.
Never in your life?
Never got arrested.
DJ, you been to jail, DJ?
Nah, but I've been in handcuffs, bro.
I tell you one thing, BK. being in jail, that shit ain't no fun, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
Yo, Captain Crunch, I got spat on a month ago, man. Some junkie, man. Some crackhead. He got a little bit of,
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm like, I was like,
BK, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't care who the person. I was like that ever since a little kid. This little kid, we was kids, bro. He tried to spin on me. I dodged it. Started beating the shit out of him. I was like, bro, you trying to get him to kill you?
Crazy too, BK. Yo, listen, bro. Right? You got a lot of people in the comments.
You just gotta let people know, BK.
Yo, listen. You got people in the comments that might be like, "Oh yeah, like I agree with BK, bro." Everybody agreeing to they the victim, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say.
You gotta use your intellect, man. We're men. We're supposed to be using our intellect, not our emotions, man.
Nah, Captain Crunch. The reason why, though, hold on. The reason why was because it was like a misunderstanding. So I'm like telling him, I'm telling the dude, I was like, yo, that was not me, bro. Like you over here cut the wrong person. So it was just a misunderstanding.
And a misunderstanding got that ass whipped, nigga. Belt the ass, nigga. You feel me? You don't just spit on no nigga, bro. You don't just spit on no nigga, man. Yo, BK, let me tell you something, bro. These young boys out here is over jealous. They quick to shoot a nigga. They ain't got no. You see, back in the day, right? You wouldn't dare raise your hand to a nigga mother.
Yeah. The little youngins, man, I just try to show them.
I don't know, Harlem. These dudes are they do that. They do that though.
No, now they do that. But then you gotta understand, yo, bro. Listen, in Harlem, this happened like probably like a month ago.
You hear about that kid that killed his grandmother because something about she got on my nerves. I was like, bro, what?
Nah, listen. This happened in Harlem like a month ago, right?
It was just crazy, BK.
I know.
Niggas was having a gang fight in Harlem, right? And this just happened like a month ago. This having like a gang fight or something. A dude grandmother who used to like look out for the whole neighborhood, BK, right? She used to feed the whole neighborhood. She came down to check on her grandson. Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of grandmothers, you know, they care about their grandkids. She came downstairs to check on her grandkid. They shot, right? They was shooting, but not for her. And she got a straight bullet and got killed. Now, imagine you being in some shit, right? And your grandmother get killed, my nigga. You know how you gonna feel for the end of like rest of your life? So you gotta think, BK, right? His mental is one of two things. I gotta spend for my grandmother, or I just gotta live with the fact of niggas thinking I'm a fucking coward because niggas shot my grandmother and I ain't do nothing. What you gonna do? You feel me? That's a lot of pressure, bro.
And like I said, man, you know I'm not trying to be in no prison for 15 years,
bro,
man.
BK, you ain't, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking that charge. I don't care, man.
So at the end of the day, BK, if niggas spin on your grandmother, you not gonna do nothing?
No, I am gonna do something about it, but I'm saying like
nah,
the dude is
bro,
walking away from it. I'll call the police up and get them arrested.
Oh my
man.
God, nah, BK, we don't call cops on this side, my nigga. Like, hey, yo, bro, you gotta edit this and
BK,
take
when
that down.
When they count that as, it's like self-defense.
It's hard. Listen, today is really kind of hard to get away with shit, man. There's so many cameras. It's 2025, man. It's hard to get away with stuff, man.
Nah, DJ, they do catch people quick now, but
like, but all I'm saying is this, right? All right, BK, so let me ask you this, right?
But this is the 90s. If this is the 90s, like the 80s, 90s. I used to fight a lot in the 80s. There was no cameras. Now they got cameras now.
So, all right, BK, like you moved out the hood, right? So let me ask you a question, right? If you have a good job, right? I'm not talking about you. It's just a question. If you a nigga that live in the hood right now, right? In the hood, like, know I mean, Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, wherever, right? You in the hood right now, and you got a good paying job, right? And you refuse to leave the hood. Do you think that that's like a bad like character choice on your part? That you got the money.
Yeah, because I was watching the Wire, right? I was watching that last year, and I think it was in the second or third season where the little kid got shot through the window, and the mother knew. She was like, "Oh, come on, they gonna start shooting. Come on, kids, get down, get down." Like, why the hell would you want to live in a neighborhood like that, man? Like, that's
no. You got people that can't move out.
No, you can. What are you talking about, man? You can always better yourself. No.
I'm
Education. You can go out. Yo, you know how many people I tell to come to my job that you can make $100,000 a year? No, man.
He's saying where we from. I think all of us are here from Brooklyn.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying
moved out. Like my son, I moved out to Westchester because I didn't want my son being around Bloods and Crips and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him
now,
being
all right, cool.
around
So I'm
that.
gonna
I
say this
worked
to you,
hard. I
though,
pushed
BK,
my
right?
ass. I moved out the hood, man.
But let me say this to you, BK, right? So I understand that, right? But yo, this what I don't understand about niggas, right? And I'm not coming at you, BK. I'm just giving you my own perspective. I hate when people say I changed for my kids, because when you say you changed for your kids, you know what you really saying? If I didn't have kids, I would still be doing the dumb shit I'm doing. So I often ask myself, why you never hear people say I changed because I wanted to do better? Why is everything, I'm more
Well, I'm
like,
quite sure if they started getting older, they probably wouldn't be
But
doing
I
it.
never really was a person that got into trouble like that, man. I had a career since I was like 21 years old.
no. Because what I'm saying, DJ,
If
is this, right?
I get an assault on my record, like I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like my
But
career is
yo,
done.
DJ, listen to what he said. He said, I moved my son out the crib, like away, because I didn't want him around the gangs, right? But my thing to BK is, why did it take you to have a son to feel that? Like, why you ain't feel that way without kids? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Is like niggas need to have that
Captain Crunch, my
mentality
name DJ,
before
bro.
kids. Like most niggas don't have that attitude before kids. They like, yo, like my daughter saved my nigga. You should have saved your life. You in the middle of the Bronx, my nigga. Like you never wanted to just
we don't know if they would have never had kids and they would have gotten older and understood what they was doing. They probably would have changed.
My nigga, how many niggas you know getting older, bro? Niggas ain't getting older. Niggas is out here dying.
Nah, that's facts. I mean,
And that's what I'm saying. You gotta.
I mean, I don't know that many, but yeah, a lot.
I just try to treat everyone with respect, man. I don't beat with anyone, man. And
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When I was growing up, BK, you had certain niggas in the hood that held weight. You feel me? Niggas was known. Yo, I know that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And these was niggas that niggas wouldn't even attempt to fuck with. Feel what I'm saying? Because these are the niggas that put in work, right? But as I got older, bro, you know what I started noticing? Anybody could get it. Even the niggas that you thought was untouchable was getting touched.
yeah.
If you really pay attention to life, it ain't no more such thing as this nigga, bro. Any nigga can get touched, bro. Big homie, little homie, middle homie. It don't even matter no more, bro. And I'm gonna tell you some other shit. I was looking at a video, a G Herbo, Chicago nigga. And you know what he said that caught my eye, BK? He said, you grow up in the hood, right? And you could put in work, you could be known and all that. But when you move out the hood, it's another generation of niggas coming up behind you. You can't go back to the hood no more and do what you do because the niggas behind you don't know who you are. Feel me? You an old head. So like you, BK, you from the Bronx, right? Them young niggas from your hood, they don't know you, my nigga. They don't know who the fuck you are. You
no, that's what I'm saying. But I don't go around trying to beef with niggas like that. That's what I'm saying.
No, facts. I agree. I'm just saying some niggas that do go back, they do 10, 15 years. Bro, them niggas don't know you no more, bro.
But Harlem, even when they be moving out the hood, they still be making the same music they was doing in the hood, talking about gangs, guns, killing people. So you influencing the younger generation, though.
Well, that's the record labels, man. That's all they promote. You know,
but BK, that's a fact though. Like man. G Herbo, you think his music is a good influence for the younger generation? No,
nope.
I got a question though, BK.
They've been doing it since the early '90s, though, man. They've been doing it since the early '90s.
Yeah, but they knew how to switch it up, though. You know, remember, like they knew how to switch it up. Like, look at Ice Cube now. Like, yeah, he went from a gangster, whatever you want to call him, to doing family movies. Now.
A lot of them wasn't really like that, man. Well, where's Dr. Dre? Hold on, let me show you Dr. Dre. What's the name of that song? He was a. Hold on, where was it? Dr. Dre.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, BK. So most niggas that join gangs, right?
The people who get influenced though the most, they be listening to that young boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, listen though. But people that join gangs, BK, do you think it's lack of a father figure, or do you think even if they had father figures, niggas would still be in gangs?
No, again, like I said, we gotten too far away from God as a society, right? You know, they took the Bible out of the school. That's where it really all derives from.
Why you think niggas don't believe in God though, BK? To be honest with you,
well, if you're
Bro,
not, if you believe,
bro, they obviously don't.
they don't believe in God because
bro,
they don't teach it. They
right?
don't teach it in the schools. They took everything out.
We can't
They
keep
say that we were born from an amoeba or something like that. We were born from a
we
rock.
can't keep using your father wasn't around, bro.
Yo, DJ, I'm gonna give you a real story. DJ, I'm gonna give you a real story. I knew a nigga, right, that ain't believe in God. This is a real true story, right? And he used to always chill in the Bronx, right? True story. Nigga say, yo, I don't believe in God, right? He got shot, right? This is real fact. Nigga got shot, right? He like, yo, bro, I got shot. He said, bro, I couldn't feel my legs. I thought I was paralyzed, right? The nigga said, yo, my legs came back to life. The nigga said, that's what made me start believing in God. So sometimes, bro, it take a nigga to go through some life-changing shit to believe. Now, you know how a lot of niggas be like, they don't believe in God? When you in a detrimental situation, what's the first thing niggas say? Oh my God, please God. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So some niggas gotta get shot, stabbed. They gotta go through some shit, my nigga, because a lot of times the average nigga ain't never really been through nothing crazy.
Well,
I don't believe in
a lot of times you get like you shot and you pass away, and if you're not saved, you get taken to hell, and that's scary right there, man. I heard some hell testimonies, man.
So, all right, BK. So you into the Bible? I'm into the Bible too, son. So let me ask you a question. When people die, right? Why people say, "Yo, my mom in heaven"? I don't be trying to be disrespectful, bro, but for people that really don't know, when somebody dies, nobody's in heaven. Because according to the Bible, in order for you to go to heaven, you have to be judged.
Holy Ghost.
So if you haven't been judged,
if you're saved by Jesus, and like if you believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and you truly believe that and repent, yeah, you go to heaven automatically. I mean,
no.
Yeah, that's true.
There's other factors.
When you die,
that don't say that in the Bible though, BK.
Heaven or you gonna go to hell?
BK, that don't say that in the Bible though. You have to be. Yo, BK, where it say in the Bible if you save, you just go to heaven, bro? You got to be judged first, my nigga. You can't just go to heaven without being judged.
Jesus already washed away your sins already, past, present, future. Once you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior,
it's not that
tell
easy.
You in the Bible only 44,000. Hold on, wait. They tell you in the Bible only like what 44,000 is going to heaven, bro. So
no, that's the 144,000.
Yeah, right. All right. Sorry. 144,000, right? So if 144,000 going to heaven, how many niggas you think is going to hell?
Harlem. Those are the people that's going to rule with Jesus Christ after the Antichrist system. You know,
I know that, but I'm saying if those are the amount of people, right, that's supposed to go to heaven, how many niggas you think going to hell?
A lot.
It's probably more than going to heaven, right?
No, there's more people going to hell than there actually is going to heaven.
And that's what I'm saying. It's more going right. So if you die, right? If you die, bro, you don't just go to fucking heaven. If you like, hey yo, first of all, BK, what you think is the criteria to go to heaven, my nigga? What you think is the criteria?
Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and really truly believe it, and repent, and try to change.
All right, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, right? So, okay, cool. I'm glad we're talking about this. You could say now, if you repent, right? Because people always say God is a forgiving God. That's bullshit. God is a forgiving God, but he ain't a fucking stupid God. So I hate when people say, oh, God, nah, bro, he's not that forgiving, because you can't keep doing dumb shit and then say, I repent. So you can't be a crackhead, right? Do crack and then say, I repent, and then turn around and do crack again, my nigga. And because you say, oh, I'm sorry, God, he gonna get it. Don't work like that, bro. You gotta repent and change your life. You gotta
I said that already. I know you gotta really try to change it.
No. I'm saying that because a lot of people they don't really repent, my nigga. They just say I'm sorry, but they keep doing the same thing. So you can't say, yo, I'm gonna put down porn, my nigga, and then you get into a little moment and all that. You feel me? You like, oh yeah, nah, bro. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. A lot of niggas, I don't even think a lot of niggas is going to heaven. First of all, if you ask me, BK, everybody deserves hell. Nobody deserves heaven, in my opinion.
No, that's true, and that's where. Hold on, that's where Jesus Christ comes in. That's where Jesus Christ comes in.
Because honestly, my nigga, we all do wrong, right? So
but
if
that's
you think
where
about
Jesus comes in, though, man. He washes away those sins, past, present. It's in the Bible.
Bro, he only wash it away if you doing the right thing, though.
Now, when you get up to heaven, right? Hold on. When you get up to heaven, when you get up there, you want your rewards. That's the thing. That's the thing you really want.
But if you look at it, though, people think
like how I'm trying to tell you, BK.
They think
I don't think nobody really going. I don't think nobody really going to heaven, bro. Because I don't think that nobody, bro. BK, if you look at life, bro, nobody, bro. I don't care what you say. Nobody walking this motherfucking earth has lived the Bible straight edge. Nobody, bro.
Yes, you're right, Harlem. You're 1,000% right. But that's where Jesus Christ comes into play. He's going to have you. Yeah,
unless you change, hold up, BK. Unless you change your way, you have to change your ways.
Yeah. But no, what I'm saying is that in the Bible,
how many people you think really changed their way?
Believe in me. You want to
have?
That's
what he's saying. Like, how many people you think?
Yo, bro, how many people you think change their ways?
They don't really change.
That's what I'm
their
trying
ways.
to say, bro. You think?
But then they do it.
You think 100?
No, that's what I'm saying. But listen. Jesus is not stupid. He's gonna know whether you really mean it or not. Like you,
but listen, there do be some temptations.
I talk to a lot of atheists, man. I talk to a lot of atheists, and I really truly believe in my heart that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
No. I know that. But what I'm saying to you is, you really believe in your heart, BK, right? I'm asking you. You really believe that 144,000 niggas done changed their ways?
No, those are the people that are going to rule in the new system.
Yo, bro, no, bro. We know that. We know that, but they're only gonna rule if they change their ways. So I'm asking you again. They already chosen already. Yo, bro, how could you? So if they already chosen, and that means that 144,000 niggas change their ways. Because nobody's a perfect person. So I'm saying, you think 144,000 people have repented and changed their ways and they just live in a strictly godly way? That's what I'm asking you. Like, do you believe that?
There's a lot of people that are, though, Harlem.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are. I mean,
so that's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of people that are.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you believe that 144,000 people changed their ways?
Let me answer Captain's question. Listen. God didn't do this. He didn't put this system here. We did. You know, man sinned, and we're not we're not robots. God gave us free will, right? We actually chose to do this. It's not God's fault.
Right, we did this, bro. Like,
if he believed in Jesus Christ, though, Brooklyn Knicks fans, if he accepts Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior, and he really truly believes that in his heart, yes, he's up there.
So, all right. So, BK, so let me ask you a question, right? So, what color is Jesus Christ?
I don't know, man. Like, is that really important, though?
Yes, it is. Yes. I mean, it's really, very important. It's important. You know why it's important? Because listen, and I know you have white, BK, but I gotta give you this history. I gotta give you this work, my nigga. I got you. At the end of the day, right?
I think me personally, I think he's black, but I don't know.
He is black.
He was from the around like the
but then we don't know though.
Around the Middle East. He wasn't like a blonde hair, blue-eyed guy.
Hey yo, listen to what I'm saying, DJ. It tells you in the Bible he black, right? It tells you in Revelation. It has a whole depiction of what Christ looked like. You understand what I'm saying? But people will go away from it. It's just like the Jews, right? You see how you got a bunch of white Jews in Brooklyn, and they like, oh,
that's bro, because they want to control the narrative.
No, but when I'm right, the Jews is black though, right? And if you go to the Bible, they actually tell you that in the Bible, right? If you go to Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. And you go to Revelation chapter 3, verse 9, it tell you the same shit, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So I know this Bible shit. You feel what I'm saying? Just like black is not a real thing. White is not a real thing. Puerto Rican, all that shit is made up, bro. That's not real things. We really tribes, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? If you go in the Bible, DJ, there's no such thing as black. Black don't exist. No such thing as none of that exists.
We call it black, yes, because I think it's just the name for it. We don't go around saying, "Oh, we a tribe."
But we are a tribe, though.
But you're not gonna say your skin color. What is your skin color? You're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm a tribe." Like
no. But what I'm saying, no, we're a tribe of people, right? So the tribe of Judah, you ever heard of that? The tribe of Judah, that would be what you would consider black. That's the black, like the black people, like we're the tribe of Judah, or like Puerto Ricans, they're the tribe of Ephraim. That's why you have the 12 tribes of Israel, right? So when you have these idiots walking around, I'm not black, I'm Puerto Rican, my nigga. Shut the fuck up, bro. You black, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like to talk to idiots, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is black as charcoal.
I don't care about race. Listen, you have a black cat and a white cat. They're both cats, man. It's just a different.
Nah, bro. Nah, you see?
Cats,
so let me ask you a question, BK, right? All right, cool. So let me ask you a question, BK. As you being half white, right? If you was to ask a white person, right, why you racist and hate black people, what would they tell you?
I don't know if they do. Well,
they really don't have no answer.
Liberal white people don't like you, right? Liberal white.
No. I'm just saying the average white person that's racist that don't like you. If you was to ask them,
that's almost all of them
people.
Though.
Hold on, I find more Spanish people to be racist towards blacks. Right? I try to go back in the days, back in like the late 90s, they had this chat line back then. They had the Spanish Raven. And I was trying to get so many Spanish girls. They're like, no, papi, no moreno, no moreno, no moreno.
And
I'm like, what's the problem with morenos?
That's because they don't know any better, right? So, yo, bro, it's just like when you fill out the application, right? They have African American. What's an African American, BK? What is that? What is an African American?
Like that came from Africa, I guess, man. That's where originally.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, bro. There's no such thing as African American. We're Black American, bro. We're here. How are we African American?
Makes a good point, man.
Yeah. Yo, bro. He a funny guy.
BK, he said. Captain Chris said.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, well, you gotta look at what black people, the crack epidemic, man, back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, decimated the black. We still paying for that shit, man. We still paying.
Yo. I'm just saying, BK, you know what it is, bro? It's like they really don't like us. And it's like if you was to ask a racist motherfucker, yo, why you don't like black? They could not give you an answer, bro. It would be some stupid shit. Y'all wear do-rags. Y'all got tattoos on your neck. You wear baggy pants. Like it's gonna be stupid shit.
I think it's more the culture.
Shit, bro. It's not even gonna be a logical reason.
Music and the culture that's put out there. It's not black people.
Like, I love this one. This one they always, y'all don't vote. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, yo, no. But so I was talking to a dude earlier, right? I had put in an application for Target, right? BK a while back. And I was talking to the manager, and he turned and said to me, he was like, yeah, like we're very particular about the people that we hire here. So you already know what that means. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So then when you look at and bro, it's like it's racism is so deep, right? I said this to somebody, BK, right?
Listen, if you had a business, Harlem, are you going to be particular about the people you actually hire that can destroy your business if you have bad customer service?
But here's the thing, though, right? You don't even know what type of person I am. You just said you particular about the people. So what was it about me?
How they look, though, BK.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's what made it racist. So what I'm saying,
I'm gonna go by this dude Donovan Sharp. He says stereotypes exist for a reason. You know, I don't know if that.
So Harlem, you gonna hire the dude that got the chain?
No, stereotypes don't hire for a reason, because at the end of the day, you can look at somebody and prejudge them and be absolutely wrong. You would never know until you give them a chance. But I'm gonna tell you something, right? I was talking to somebody earlier, and I'm gonna ask you and DJ this question: how many times have y'all went to a restaurant and seen a black waiter?
Not
Exactly.
Not many.
Exactly. You know why? Because they racist, they want all the
I ain't gonna lie.
niggas
You know who I see
working in
more
the
at
back.
the restaurants as waiters, like Puerto Ricans and whites, really.
No. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, DJ, because it's racist. That's the point I'm
or like
proving.
Asians or something.
They don't want the niggas in the front. They want the niggas in the back in the hot ass kitchen. Yo, bro, listen. That's why when people be like, yo, slavery don't exist, nigga. Yes, it does, bro. Yeah, you might not be in the field picking cotton, nigga, but they still want your black ass in the back.
We don't get whipped or nothing like that no more, but it just be
bro.
It still be.
Come on, man. Hold on. That's a cop out, bro. There's so many successful black people, man.
Bro, it's the truth. It's the
but there's not many. Hold up,
it's the truth.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
It's
all
the
those
truth.
ball players, all those R&B singers, those rappers, and they got black.
But we don't know what they had to do to get there.
Wait. No. Yo, I'm glad you said that, BK. All of that is slavery also. Here's the thing, right?
Yo, if I'm LeBron James, you make me a damn slave, man. Shit.
Hey, yo, listen, let me tell you this. Wait.
What you just
yo,
said,
let me tell you this, right? Yo, bro, when I lived in Florida, my man from Queens told me this, BK, right? And I want you to listen up carefully because you have white and black. So you don't see things all the way from the lenses of me and DJ.
I lived in the hood all my life, man. What are you talking about?
No. I understand.
You're not gonna see it from like the full.
But you still have white. So what I'm saying is, you don't see it all the way from a black perspective. You like, you're Oreo
most people think I'm Spanish. Yeah,
cool, right? So look, right? So when I was in Florida, I was talking to this dude. I'm gonna give you a fact, BK. I want you to rebuttal too. He said, how many black owners are in the NBA and NFL? Right? Not a lot. Or like, maybe none, right? He said Kobe Bryant played 20 years, right? I said, yeah. He said for 20 years, Kobe Bryant played. What color was the owner? I said white. He said before Kobe Bryant, who was the owner? A white man. Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, it was the whole
Michael Irvin. Hold on. Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, right? Emmitt Smith. They all played in the 90s for Jerry Jones, who was a white owner, right? They retired for damn near 30 years. A whole bunch of new niggas done came in, and who's still the owner? So the point he was making, BK, is these niggas come and go, but the owners stay the same. Niggas don't own shit. The owner is the white man. So while your black ass is running up and down the court, wear and tear on your body, this is facts, DJ. That's why you laughing. Nigga, you killing yourself. You killing yourself for millions.
A lot of times to get to that billionaire status, man, you gotta sell your soul, man.
Hey, yo, BK, what I'm saying, fuck being a billionaire. What I'm saying
BK, hold up. BK, to a certain extent, though, if you look at it, how Harlem is saying, they is selling their soul in a form. Like, it's not like they doing it intentionally.
You slaving, yo, bro. You slaving, bro.
They doing what they
you slaving to make millions, bro.
They selling their soul.
You rich. You rich, but you
I'm talking about the billionaires. I'm talking about like the Mark Cubans. I'm talking about the.
But you missing a point that I'm making.
Conversation. We got. Let me get some sleep. I gotta get up in the morning though.
And your man, don't think that your man LeBron James ain't sell his soul to get where he at, bro.
He worked hard, man. I mean,
I don't know.
Well, he just hit the genetic lottery, man. He just used it.
But he was at them Diddy parties, my nigga. Like that's what was going on.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't gonna lie. LeBron got to where he was because he worked hard, but with certain stuff, bro, he did so. So I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yo, BK, let me tell you something, BK, let me tell you something, bro.
I gotta get up in the morning. I told y'all my daughter was born. So I gotta
hold on. It's only two ways to make millions, BK. You either gotta sacrifice somebody, or you gotta get fucked in the ass, bro. And I believe that. And I'm gonna tell you why, BK. Right? I'm gonna tell you why. Right? I'm not saying
that escalated quickly, bro.
I'm not saying to you,
what
bro.
I'm talking about, like, let's say if you was like you owned a pharmaceutical company.
I'm not saying to you, BK, that Wiz Khalifa, right? I'm gonna throw him out there. I'm not saying he's a
not
better
talking about
rapper.
those people.
I'm not saying Wiz Khalifa is better than Drake, right? But what I'm saying is, right, Wiz Khalifa is a marketable guy enough, and he seems cool enough to where you can market him to where he can have Drake's money. Not saying he's a better artist, but he's just a cool dude. Like, you know what I mean? He a nigga that you could put out there, right? But he'll never get to where Drake is at. You know why? Because he probably not taking meat in the booty. So that's what I'm saying. So these niggas who you see on the upper echelon, like Kanye West, right? His mother died. The nigga lost his mind, bro. Remember, people forget. A point in time, Kanye was regular, my nigga. If you go back to like the college dropout, he was a regular nigga. He was Louis Vuitton Don. Like he was just a regular Kanye West through the wire.
Like he was now.
His mom died. The nigga, you know why? Cause like they probably told bro, when you start making it to that level, BK, you got to start spirit cooking and all that. And if y'all don't know what spirit cooking is when you cook humans in the oven, nigga. You feel me? When you get to that level, you got to do that type of demonic shit, nigga. You got to cook niggas.
I ain't gonna lie, but hold on. When you get to that level, I think there's a couple famous people that do it. They get to that status, and they just go private, bro. They stay out the way, like, and that's the best way to do it.
And it's something called the humiliation ritual, BK, which means you have to be humiliated. Like, let me take you back. You remember the rapper The Baby, right?
Yeah.
Most niggas know him for being a gangster, right? Do you remember the first thing he did, BK, before he got popular? The nigga was walking around in a big ass diaper. But what they do is they make niggas forget about that because they start having you do all this other shit. So if you ask the typical nigga, yo, The Baby gangster, he do this, he do. My nigga, I never forgot the nigga walked around with a fucking diaper on. You niggas forgot that, didn't y'all? I know y'all did. I ain't forget that weird shit. He did it, bro. Go on YouTube, nigga. The big nigga outside. So these niggas have to be humiliated, bro. In order for you to get to a certain level, you got to be humiliated.
And it's not worth it, man. That's the thing. It's just not worth it.
That's what I'm. Yo, bro. Yeah. Denzel had a perfect career, right? A perfect acting career. Now this nigga come out the sky blue, like, oh yeah, like I kissed a man before, like, and he taking all. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like when it comes to
that just recently happened.
That's what I'm saying. When it come to black men, BK, before they career end, they have to humiliate themselves, bro. It's like a ritual. I'm telling you, man.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's not worth. All right, let me get some sleep, man. Yo, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, great stream.
Hey, BK, the comments have spoken, bro. They like this more than that Brooklyn Nets talk, bro.
I just don't know how to market it, though, man. That's the thing. I gotta figure out how to.
Hey, yo, bro, what you mean how to market it? You just get niggas up here to speak their truth, my nigga. That's how you market it. It ain't gotta be no, yo, bro, you can't say this, you can't. Nah, nigga, we gotta talk about it, bro. You feel me? The doctors, the doctors, the lawyers. Listen, bro, we know who the KKK members is, nigga. The doctors, the lawyers, the firefighters. That's all them niggas, bro. Niggas ain't sleep on this side, nigga. I'm woke. I know what the fuck going on. I don't even like doctors over there, bro.
No, I just say no. I gotta figure out how to make.
That's why you laughing, my yo, bro. My nigga, those are all the KKK members, my nigga. Yo, here, take this medicine, DJ. You feel me? Yo, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It might sound racist. I don't trust none of them, bro. None of them.
Me neither. Yo, bro.
I don't trust none of them. Bro.
Yo, my nigga, you could go to the doctor for a headache, right? These niggas would be like, yo, DJ, here, my nigga, take this pill for the headache. These niggas ain't even check you for what kind of headache, why you got the headache.
I think that's the problem nowadays. People just trust people so easily.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, bro. Yo, bro, listen. I'm gonna be honest. What's that doctor called, BK, when it's a certain doctor, bro, that like just give you healthy shit? What's that doctor called?
Holistic doctor.
Holistic. That's what niggas need, bro. Holistic doctors, nigga. That's the doctors, bro, because they gonna tell you the vitamin. Yo, bro, you go here. Your chest hurt, the doctor. Yo, take this
either tomorrow night, Captain Crunch, or Wednesday. Yeah.
You feel me? Make sure y'all niggas is taking y'all fish oil, man. You heard? Fish oil,
over, right? Wait, not Summer League. The Nets games is over, right? We done?
Yes, that's done. That's over with. Yeah.
Yo, make sure you take me your fish oil, DJ. It's good for your heart, good for the arteries, nigga.
All right, so like, comment, subscribe. I gotta get up at 7:30 in the morning, man. Definitely good stream. Nothing like on the video. Likes are free. Likes are free. Yeah.
Yo, BK, just do me a favor, man. Tap more into your nigga side. You heard? That's all
I always do, man. I gotta mix it up, though, man. I mix it up.
No, hold on, wait. So your dad is black, BK?
Yeah, my dad was black, and then my dad was black. Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Nigga, you sure your dad is black? You act like you don't know who black and who white. Nigga, your dad black for real?
I'm trying, yo. I told you, man. My daughter's in the hospital.
Hey, yo, bro, what's up?
Been having a lot of long weeks, man.
When your black side come out is when John come up here and he stress you out, bro. That's when your black side come out, bro.
Nah, hey, yo, and we know John is full-blooded white. That nigga ain't got a nigga bone in his body, boy. He all white. Shout out to John.
All right, man. Let me end this. All right, yo. So drop a like on the video. Likes are free. All right, yo. Peace.
All right, peace, y'all.